Hello everyone, welcome to Anime Amigos. Once again, still in this venue for now.
Dun dun dun.
We're getting evicted. This will be our last episode.
Yes. That's foreshadowing for later. I'm Calvin Atkinson, the Pokemon Punk.
I'm Reese, the Gundam Guru.
I'm Ren, the JoJo Genius.
I'm Eddie, the Vanguard Vagrant, and summer is in the air. The time of year where us Brits look into the sky, see the sun, and go, "What the fuck is that?"
Not used
I
to
love
heat
you.
and temperature.
This is why I love you, man.
Yeah. Why is this pollen spamming all up my face? It's horrible.
Oh,
I
don't
need to
go about pollen. I have the worst hay fever. Like seriously, there's no one. I've not seen anyone with worse hay fever than mine. It is torturous.
Well, that's half of us. What about you, Reese?
I'm fine, I just burn in the sun.
Same. My skin's still peeling off from Ren's birthday party.
Yeah, we went for a hike on my birthday, and literally I've got like tan lines in the shape of like a vest top because that's what I was wearing. That was like a week and a half ago.
Not to go too much off topic, but it looks like the Final Fantasy VII logo now.
That's dope.
So, we might have said summer in the intro, but we're talking about our best of spring.
Hey!
So,
Spring has sprung.
Now, normally, it's interesting because I did a bit of calculation today. We've only had, of the last three winners of Anime of the Year, one has come from spring.
That was Kaguya-sama, right?
Yep, we've had one winter, one spring, and one summer winner. We've not had a fall winner yet.
God, fall.
Oh, wait. Are we forgetting? Wait, what one haven't we gotten?
Fall.
No, we have. Jujutsu Kaisen. No,
No,
Juni
that's
Kaisen.
That was winter.
No, Juni Taisen was fall. You're right. No, we've had one winner from each season. So will spring be the first one to take? Yeah, Juni Taisen, Vinland Saga was summer. Kaguya-sama was.
Saga was summer?
No, Kaguya-sama was spring.
No, sorry, Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga was summer.
That's crazy.
And we've had a winter winner with Violet Evergarden. So, but that being said, let's get the faults out of the way. I think this was a cracking season.
Definitely, yeah.
Deciding the list for this was one of the few times I hated my job. It was so difficult to decide. Everything was so good.
Yeah, there were some really good ones.
Yeah.
Like seriously, this is one of the best. This is one of, if not the best season we've done since starting the Anime Amigos.
Yeah, because there's been very few duds, and the ones we have seen, we just forgot about instantly. Just go back onto the good stuff.
There's a lot of shows that I wanted to really highlight that don't show up on my list at all.
If you want to know, like, I don't know if this shows how bad I am at my job or how good the season was. I get forgetting so many shows exist. Like, while we were in the car on the way up, Reese said, "I'm sorry, I could only pick like a very few Carve Vanguard stuff." I was like, "Oh shit, Carve Vanguard! I haven't put that on my list."
Do you know the one show that I wanted to put on my list somewhere, but I couldn't find a place for it?
Yeah.
Hige Hero.
Really?
Wait, you can't put Hige Hero.
I wasn't.
I really struggled. I wanted to put it somewhere, but I couldn't figure out where.
Like, not even Best Girl.
No, just missed out.
Sayu's such a good character.
I know, I was so desperate, but I thought, no, if I kick her out, I have to kick out one of the members of Franshushu.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And that's not...
That's illegal.
I hate to say, Francisco sadly did not make it. I mean, it was really close.
Judas.
I'm sorry, it was seriously close.
I'm ready for your crucifixion by the anime community.
I'm sorry, I'm not. That's not saying I hate them. I love all of them.
Yeah. Literally, everyone on my list is a top 10. I couldn't get to a top 5.
Almost.
First time
honestly, top 10 was even making a top 10 was nearly impossible.
First time I've really had to put honourable mentions in a big way. And that should really tell you this season. And some shows I didn't. I will be honest. Some shows I didn't finish.
Yes, same also.
Well, to be fair, some of them also though is because they haven't finished. Like we've recorded this before the finales of Nagatoro. We recorded this before the finale of
Moriarty the Patriot.
Moriarty the Patriot. We recorded this before the finale of. No, we didn't. The Vivi has finished.
The only one of these that has reached its conclusion, probably that I am behind on, is 86. I think on like episode.
86. I didn't.
I think on like episode 9 of that.
I got up to episode 8, but I'm actually going to go back and watch it in the dub. I'll be honest.
I have finished it.
Yeah,
it is worth finishing.
most of my selection is quite limited, unfortunately, because I've been without internet for the last few days, and I was planning to binge watch a lot of shows. And
He moved house this week,
That's
so
what-
selfish, Ren.
That's what you get for moving out of Calvin's house.
I know.
How could you?
It's
His
like-
bed is gonna be so empty.
I know, it's like Brexit. It's like the EU wants Britain to suffer. It's like Calvin wants me to suffer.
No,
No,
you
I'll
want.
come back eventually.
I'm glad I'm the EU in this scenario. And you're Boris Johnson.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh no! God, I did that to myself.
You did it to yourself. I get one over on Ren.
Yeah.
Yay.
Whereas now Cal is just a
So
lonely
many-
spinster in his house alone.
Can I bag see? Can I bag see Australia? I want to be Australia.
At least I visit on Tuesday.
He's Holdovers now.
Hey.
Hey.
You can still have access to my bum on Tuesdays and Fridays. Still.
Ren, that's on the internet forever now.
There's been worse. Let's be honest.
It's been a lot worse on stream.
Yes, so
Dude,
much
this
worse.
is not the worst we have said.
No, not by a long shot.
I hate you all. Let's move.
You were saying you loved me like 5 minutes ago.
I know. I'm very fickle. But I don't know why we're doing best holdover because everyone's the same. So what? I'm a spider. One.
No.
No.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, okay. Let's go to you, Reese. What was your best holdover?
I've got 4 options. So 4th, I've got Digimon Adventure, because that's been atrocious. 3rd, Dragon Quest Die, that's been great.
I forgot about
2nd, So I'm a Spider, So What, it's been, alright. Then 1st, Back Arrow.
I'm
Oh.
not watching that. What?
I only have 2. Number 2, Summer Spire. So what? Number 1 has been Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. It has been amazing.
The only one I was watching was Summer Spider.
I was watching Digimon Adventure as well, but I also watched Summer Spider, which was number 1.
Can I say about the second half of Summer Spider? So what? Why it's so uninteresting focusing on all of these other characters. I get that they need to world build and set up stuff in the future, but I'm just not interested in.
I mean, I'll be honest.
I disagree.
Even then, I'm not really like Kimiko hasn't really done much.
No.
It's like it's kind of just it had really good build up, but now it's just kind of going really slowly.
Yeah, because the problem I had was in the first half we had a clear goal, escape the labyrinth.
Yeah.
And now she's just kind of meandering, going around.
Yeah. It's kind of retrospectively I suppose it affects actually our decision for best of season last season.
Well, no, it's
No,
locked
no.
in.
Oh yeah,
No,
I know it's locked in.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest though? I still think it would have won in my basis because now that I've seen the ends of look at the other two of the anime we were really considering were Horimiya and One Direct Priority. One Direct Priority ends on a bit of a flat note. We haven't seen the
Ends on a fucking cliffhanger.
we haven't seen the special yet.
episode. Yeah.
It's still not. Has it not come out yet?
No, not yet.
It's coming next month, I think.
I think so, yeah.
And Horimiya is very good still. It's
Yeah.
really good. It does feel a little rushed at the end.
Yeah, it's kind of fitting that was done by Cloverworks, the same guys that did Promised Neverland season 2.
The only difference is with
and has also done Shadows House.
Yeah, I'm just imagining that
Please,
picture of Jeremy
I'm
Clarkson.
just gonna say, please don't let the end suck. Please don't let the end suck.
I'm just thinking of all of the anime writers for Promised Neverland and Horimiya being that picture of Jeremy Clarkson going at immense speeds, like.
But I will say with Horimiya, they made way smarter cuts.
Yeah.
Like they do give that manga ending that was just out, but I feel like they didn't skip anything really unimportant. I didn't think they skipped anything
I feel like
important.
at the very least there was still definitely some moments that we could have seen, and I definitely feel like it could have gone for season 2.
The problem I had is that I don't really remember it.
Yeah, I don't.
Compared to the first season of Spider. Because you remember that first season of Spider so well. Whereas Horimiya, it sort of starts to blend in with the rest of Slice of Life we get.
I see your point.
And honestly, Horimiya was my wild card. It has been replaced now.
Yeah, there's
like by both my sequel and my original of this year.
Though
I'm certain one of the two is going to win this season.
Yeah, I think certainly we made the right choice for the first half of Spider. The second half has made me think kind of retrospectively about it. I still think it's good, definitely. But the second half less so.
See, I think I'm way more liking it than you guys. I've really enjoyed Summer Spider.
Don't get me wrong. I still think it's good. Yeah. I still think it's pretty good. I feel like after they left the labyrinth and after they left the school, it's just kind of gone a bit of a standstill.
Yeah, because the problem I had, most of the humour's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's not as balls to the wall nuts as it was.
I do like the fact that they do establish how reincarnation kind of works in this world, and that it does have this whole thing of, hang on, how are we going to all these isekai worlds and only like 2 or 3 people are actually reincarnating? Like in this one, it's like, oh no, there's tons of people reincarnating, and there's a whole thing of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
However, I just want to gush about Dragon Quest XI.
Yeah, go
Oh
ahead.
my god, it's been amazing. Like, I did not think that this show that I thought, oh, this is pretty good, when we saw it in fall of last year, would be like legitimately one of the best things I've seen this season. It has been awesome. Just, oh my god.
It's something I actually wish that I'd continued with it, because I only remember watching maybe 6 episodes or something and enjoying it.
I do really suggest getting back into it. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
It's a good it's a good show. I need to get really more into that one.
Yeah.
Reese, you had Back Arrow.
Yes, so I had the Mecha show from last season carry over,
I didn't
and that has been amazing. It had a slow start, but it's just gone so balls to the wall with its current ending.
Are we catching up with it potentially as a wild card?
Possibly, yeah. Because, well, just for the second half, the second OP is done by Air Aoi, who did Demon Slayer,
Oh yes.
and also the SAO opens.
Although that being said, I think there's something that came out this season that you might more likely have as a wild card.
Yeah, I think
Possibly,
so.
but also the new ED done by Flow.
Oh, excellent.
So we are fighting dreamers.
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
So literally, it's been an all-star cast.
That's
Like the main character, Bakar, is voiced by Todoroki from My Hero.
Cool.
Or perhaps in this time, we are Mecha Dreamers.
But,
I'll see myself out.
but literally, it just gets so crazy with the plot. But it does it so well.
Yeah, I do think there's like an art to. I mean, like with Gurren Lagann and stuff.
Yeah.
When you go over the top, you need to go over the top in order for it
Yeah.
to succeed. It sounds like it's done.
Okay.
Well, compared to Darling in the Franxx, where you just go balls to the wall and it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
I mean, I'll be honest. I cannot see you picking that over Dynazenon, honestly.
It's very close.
Because I mean, come on, Dynazenon. It's a mecha anime done by Trigger.
I know, it has been great.
What? It's in. Well, I was going to talk a bit about Daizenion as we go on. Is it Daizenion or Dynazenon?
Dynazenon.
Dynazenon.
Dynazenon, right? I've been pronouncing it wrong.
They've
the entire
literally
season.
been saying that every time.
Yeah, in every single episode.
Do you listen to the characters?
Yes, I do listen to it, but I.
No, his hearing's not what it used to
Oh,
be.
no,
He's
yeah.
just catching up with them.
I'm-
He,
there's
can't,
some-
he loses his air horn all the time. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
it's so inconvenient.
There's some.
Yeah,
Don't make
yeah,
fun of someone who wants to pick up on something.
Yeah, because he has to turn it down to get the wax out.
Fucking hell.
We're moving on.
Okay.
Best OP. So OPs this season. How do we feel about it?
Amazing.
Right.
It was
really
near
good
impossible
ones.
to make it into a top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
to a 7.
So-
I got to 10, and I'm still not
I got to
happy.
10, but I could.
It literally could have been a top 20.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
There was so many good ones. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you had to give up. I forgot.
I forgot.
He did, wait,
Of
just quickly, he
course.
did put on Vanguard Overdress, did you?
No.
How could you?
And it's
How
not,
could you think? How
and
could
it's
you
not in alphabetical order
I
now,
know,
Cal.
yeah.
Change your spreadsheet. Get your game on.
Come on now, better to play your cards right.
There you go.
You can't say that without expecting to hear that.
No, of course not. Everyone knows GX.
Game
Yeah.
on.
Most amazing dub.
Do you know what? I don't care. That's close enough. I know it's not technically in alphabetical order. It's close enough. It's the same thing I say when people ask why is Pokemon Sword and Shield next to each other in the alphabetical list of switch box. It's like, because they're meant to be next to each other.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's now not in alphabetical order. Piss off.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving.
Who's called you up on that?
Someone's going to.
The whole internet.
Oh, you're just preparing.
Someone is going to, and I'm preparing it now.
Oh no, watch now on his bookcase. He's going to put like a little sliver of paper with the and sign to put between them.
So, we'll start with you, Reese. What was in your list?
So, honorable mentions, I've got World Ends with You. Because
That's
that art style, and it was actually a good substitute. Because this wasn't the OP we were originally going to get, because the original one was done by Ali.
Did I watch? Well,
Yes, that was the one we were watching every Friday, you idiot.
Which one was that?
The one based on the video game where they're all in Shibuya and they're all trying to complete this death game.
What?
With terrible
Do you
CGI.
not remember that?
No.
The one where everyone was incredibly shell-shaded.
Yeah.
No.
They had the guy who's Neku, the guy with the headphones all the time.
Oh, that!
Yeah, the
right.
ginger
okay.
guy.
Sorry, I didn't know that was what it was called. Yeah, I know that. I don't
Professional anime reviewers, everybody.
I didn't know that was the name of the show.
I will say World Ends with
Wait,
You.
how did you not know the name of the anime you've been watching every Friday?
I wasn't interested in it. I didn't think to learn the name of the show.
Also, while we're on the subject, on that one.
Also, speaking of which, the demo for the new game's out today.
Oh yeah, demo for the Neo.
I've already pre-ordered it.
Oh yeah. Moving
So-
on.
so-
Moron.
Do you expect it?
So my honourable mentions. Now I've got Back Arrow OP2. That's been amazing. 8th, I've got Soma Spider So What OP2.
That's quite a good one.
7th, Koi Kimo. That was good.
That's
Especially
the only good thing about it.
Yeah. 6th, Hija Hero. And then on to my actual list.
Okay, points coming out.
So 5th, I got My Hero Academia season 5.
That's surprising.
4th, I got Joran, Princess of Snow and Blood.
Wow.
I've not seen that one.
Oh, that OP is amazing.
OP's
Literally
amazing, but that's the only amazing thing about
Yeah,
it.
quite literally. 3rd, I got Moriarty the Patriot season 2.
That's a good one, actually.
Good choice.
Yeah, that's really strong.
Which doesn't count as a holdover because there's enough time passed between them.
Yeah,
and it's
'cause
labelled
it-
as
yeah,
season
It
2.
does technically
'cause there's
count
a
as the
season.
second season.
Yes.
Because we got a season off for it.
Yeah.
2nd, I got Callie, so professional. Dinah Zenon.
Everyone's fucking reacting to my Zombieland Saga tweet.
Well, you can mute the notifications on the tweet.
Anyway, moving on.
First, I got Vivi.
Vivi, really?
Yeah.
Which one specifically?
The first one. For the OP.
Actually, that was a really good
Yeah.
one.
Ah.
Did I watch Vivi?
No, you didn't.
That's fine, thank
Did
you.
you?
How could you not?
You didn't!
It was the best show of the
Oh
season.
my god! You serious?
Oof. Yeah, I didn't watch.
Wait, hang on, Ren. Did you just not watch Funimation this season?
Pretty much no.
No.
I don't. Ill fairness, you have missed out. It means you missed out on the place where all the bad stuff were, but you've also missed out on the really good stuff.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
really good stuff as
Okay,
well.
that's fair.
Yeah, so you pretty much missed out the lows, but also the highs.
Okay, Elliot, let's get your list sorted.
Okay. Well, first of all, honorable mentions. Those Snow White Notes OP1. I do not know why they changed that OP. That was good.
Yes,
That's all I
thank
did.
you. Why change that OP?
Yeah.
Number 9 is SSS Dinah Zenon. Number 8 is Moriarty the Patriot. Number 7 is To Your Eternity. That one actually kind of grew on me after a while.
Despite the fact it was on YouTube ads constantly at the beginning.
And
The problem I had is that it repeated so many shots from the show.
and I do apologize for this. Number 6, No Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Like OP really grew on me after a while. It's
Yeah.
not as good as the first one, but it is. I do still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I can't do the dance from it.
Okay. Anyway, on to the actual ones. Number 5 is Higehiro. Before his full name Higehiro. After getting rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway.
Also, it's a story of Cal with Ren.
I was about to say, can we please end that differently?
Number 4 is Full Dive, or for his full name. Full Dive, the ultimate next gen Full Dive RPG is shittier than my real life.
Can we please never repeat the entire full title for the rest
Yeah,
of the squad?
I'm just doing it once.
You need to do it.
Number 3 is Don't Worry Me Nagatoro-san.
Thank you.
I really like that one.
This is a good opinion.
Number 2 is VV Fluorite Ice Song.
Which one specifically?
The first one, obviously. And, or the main one. And number 1, what a surprise you didn't put in. Zombieland Saga Revenge.
Yeah, it's good. I still think it was as good as the first OP.
I think I preferred it to the first OP, honestly.
The problem is, it's mostly not new animation. It's all just like cones and shit. Compared to the first OP, you saw the dynamic shots of all the girls.
I kind of like it because it has a bit of a Bond theme type thing going on
Yeah,
for it.
I just thought the visuals were really cool.
It's hype as fuck. I really
Also,
like
not
it.
enough Tatsumi in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never enough.
You can never have enough, let's be honest, you can never have enough Koto Tatsumi.
Hazard gozaimasu!
Ohayou gozaimasu! Especially as I've done my favorite Japanese voice actor.
Incidentally, you're gonna love who I picked for best female from that group.
How did you?
I had a tough choice between two of them, and it was. We'll get to that in a bit.
So I honourable mentions. I put Tokyo Revengers and 86.
Tokyo Revengers is a pretty good one.
I like those two. Again, yeah.
Again, this could have easily been a top 20.
Yeah.
There were a lot of them that I enjoyed. Number 5 was Nagatoro. Number 4, I put To Your Eternity.
Hang on a second, I haven't put
Sorry.
the pointer for Nagatari yet.
Give him a chance. He's a bit slow at these things.
Technology's not his strong suit.
I feel like I'm probably the person he's sworn at the least, strangely enough.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Yeah. just wait till stream tonight.
To Your Eternity for number 4.
Again, did it just break you?
Yeah, I think it's like
Well, to be-
Stockholm syndrome. It's like it
Well-
held me captive.
Well,
because
to be
of
fair,
fucking
it's
YouTube
you.
ads.
Well, to be fair, it is Utada Hikaru who is the Kingdom Hearts singer.
And
Right.
That means nothing to me. I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts.
Dick.
3, those Snow White Notes was number 3.
Just quickly with To Your Eternity, with the beginning like the da, da, does anyone think it sounded like you were singing Big Butts?
No, but now that I've heard it, I'm never going to unhear it.
Oh, with big butts on your mind all the
I
time.
had to suffer, so now so do you.
Ren, what's your next please?
Number 2 was Odd Taxi.
Oh, that was good.
So good.
That was the one show I really wanted to see, but I didn't get the chance.
Oh,
to
you
see.
need to watch
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I know. I've heard really good things.
It was
about
alright.
No,
That was amazing.
It's really, really good. And number 1 was, of course, Zombieland Saga Season 2.
Hell yeah, bro.
Fucking great.
Hell yeah, boy.
So let's go through. I think you're now actually going to be a bit surprised by mine because I had Tokyo Revengers was an honourable mention. So was those Snow White Notes, the first one specifically, and one of the big reasons it didn't make it was that they abandoned it so soon.
Yeah,
Right,
seriously,
if
why?
you're not going to put the attention into it,
Like-
I'm not even I.
Come on! It's a shamisen anime. You need to have a shamisen OP.
Yeah.
I would have put Koikomo, but every time I do, I feel the need to go. Oh no,
That show existed.
that show existed. Like I found it interesting. It came on the same day as Hige Hero.
Yeah.
And Hige Hero is that show done right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Many-
like Koikomo is essentially the version of that show of which is pretty much I'm not a pedophile, but
Yeah.
Whereas Hige Hero is this
yeah,
really
like no, I'm not a pedophile. Seriously, I'm not a pedophile. For Christ's sakes, I'm not a pedophile.
My name is Gary Glitter.
Whereas Hige Hero is more. There's a genuine story arc,
Yeah.
and it's a genuinely decent bloke
Yeah.
who's the lead, and he's genuinely not interested in the main lead.
Luckily, I have not seen Koikomo. I've heard really bad things about it.
But it's still one of the highest rated shows of the season.
Koikimo was.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, look at any trending. Slight spoiler. But Rio's ranked there number 1.
It's probably, I would imagine. It's
Wait, I thought that was Kyo and Toru.
No, they've just
Rio.
Kyo and Toro have just overtaken.
I would
Oh,
imagine it's because the people who are watching it are rating it so highly. But there's
Yeah.
not many people who are sticking with it, and as a consequence.
So it fucks up the ratio. Oh yeah, by the
I
way,
would imagine so.
But
Let-
seriously, whoever picks them over Kyo and Toru, get help.
Yeah.
incidentally, my number 5 was Nagatoro.
Yeah.
Love that show. Then I went for Vivi the third opening specifically
Oh, yeah.
It's been why the 3 OPs? It's been like 12 episodes of a show.
because there's a bit the OPs detail the arc that's going on at the time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Also, just because well, she's an idol android, so
Oh,
like, it's only fair that they have like the idol songs in.
Yeah.
So then I went for The World Ends With You. That was yet
that's-
unknown.
That's actually a pretty good one, yeah.
No, I love the soundtrack to The World Ends With You, so just giving me that was all I needed.
Yeah.
Then I went for Zombieland Saga Season 2. And my number 1, I'm the only one giving it point. I'm surprised I'm one of the few people giving it points. Moriarty the Patriot Season 2.
So good.
It was really good. Just it wasn't nearly as good as Dying Wish.
And
in
even
my
so, I
opinion.
still think it was the best one. So I think that combination of Dying Wish and I can't remember what the title of this one was, but those two work so well together as like a double piece.
Yeah.
It was really strong for this.
By the way, Koikomo's this is the only time I'm going to say anything nice about Koikomo. The OP's good.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to say.
I'm not even going to say anything about it.
Incidentally, the two that were the big the two that were the most consistent were
That
Vivi,
was Twisted Hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the OP, Moriarty Patriot.
Vivi and Zombieland Saga were the two most prevalent on this one. They're currently joint leading. at
Oh
the
wow, the idol animes have the best OP. What a shocker!
But I like the fact you two picked OP1 specifically, the down key one.
Actually, sorry, I meant to pick the one that was playing most consistently throughout.
Oh, that would be the third one then.
Yeah, the third one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I actually like that rendition. I thought it was just really strong.
Yeah, no, all the OPs kind of work for each stage of the story arc. I mean, I like the story arc with Vivi because it's essentially what it's a really good story that's been done by the creator of ReZero.
Yeah.
I like the fact he's got a chance to do something other than ReZero for a bit, and he's
Yeah.
I don't know how this one will go down as time goes on. Well, the OPs have always been great for it. Like they've seemed like, and it doesn't seem like the budget went just to the OP. It feels like the budget went everywhere on it.
Yeah, like it was a very just the OP alone was really enjoyable.
What did you guys like about the OPs so much with Vivi?
I just really love the whole art style and the animation, the way it portrays her.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I just like the song is really great and the animation is ultimately really, really enjoyable. It's just really good. I don't like.
The other one that was prevalent was Zombieland Saga. We talked a little bit about that, but the fact that it's not quite swimming, but we do like the whole aesthetic of it,
Yeah.
and the song's really good as well.
Yeah, it's good. It just doesn't focus enough on the girls for me compared to the first OP.
If you compare the song from the OPs alone, I think I prefer the song from the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer the song from the second one easily.
Which is incidentally something I'm going to say a lot. I'd say that about the songs in general. I prefer the songs in season 2 to the songs in season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. The songs in this season in Revenge has been amazing.
It was weird hearing them without music in one of the more recent episodes.
Yeah.
In the shopping. In
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
shopping
also,
show.
can someone please get Lily's song out of my head? Scream, ba, ba, ba.
But also all 3 of the songs from the concert are now up on Spotify.
Oh no way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, never mind just singles. I want a full soundtrack.
Yeah, well, they did release the first season's full songs
Yeah.
on an album down the line. So I imagine, and also the TV-size versions of the songs are all now on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Quick question, actually. What's your favorite song in this season?
Gecko Strive, the song they do at the beginning of the opening for the really big idols, where the guitar and tie on drums.
Yeah. That was really good.
My favorite's the one from episode 9.
Which one was that?
The one. It was just after Thingamajigs. We had 2 episodes of Thingamajig's backstory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, it's,
That was a really good.
that's called Saga Jihen.
Yeah.
That song. But that's a really good song as well. Those 2 were the highlights of the show for me.
Oh yeah.
Although Lily's song is now in my head again.
Yeah.
That's going to be there all day. Ren, why specifically did you pick Zombieland Saga over everything else?
It's the one that I don't know. It just got me the most into watching the show. Like it's that minute and a half where you're like, right, okay, I need to sink into the show that I'm watching. Oh, this is so sick. It just kind of got me hyped for it. So I really enjoyed it.
The one that got the most points without a win was Nagatoro.
Yeah.
That was
consistent.
That was consistently good. That one.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
Especially the whole art style with like the whole graffiti.
It was the one that got me. It was the one that was stuck in my head the most.
I'm always concerned when she gives that look
Like
though.
I do like as well while it does take clips from the show. It's not just like ancient manga spy where it just shows the shows entire scenes. It actually shows the. Yeah, it's just character models in the background.
They are very creative with that.
Yeah.
I think.
Though I'm surprised I'm the only one who picked Full Dive, honestly.
Spoiler alert! It nearly made my ED list.
Yeah.
Oh, it made my ED list.
It didn't make mine. I mean,
It did make mine.
Yeah. I wasn't huge into the OP for that one. Mind you, there wasn't much about that show I was huge into.
Am I the only person who actually really liked that show?
I liked it.
I dropped it.
I watched it for quite a bit, but
I mean,
that is the worst designed game in the world, though. I will say that right now.
Yeah, it's the worst. It was the worst game. It's essentially Sword Art Online, but full unrealistic.
EDs.
EDs,
Yeah,
yeah.
EDs.
Let's talk some EDs. You thought there weren't as many good ones, but I thought there's some good ones. I think Elliot might be surprised by my number 1.
I actually thought there was some really good ones. I think you guys might be surprised by my number 1.
Okay, let's go.
So, honorable mentions. Number 10, I've got Odd Taxi. Because that was just a great tune just to pop along to.
Yeah, that was a good ED. I'll give you that one.
Then 9th, I've got Tokyo Revengers. That was good. No, put check out. 8th, My Hero Academia ED5. That was really good.
That's in my head every Saturday after the episode's
That
done.
reminds me of Aoi.
From
Naruto.
Yeah. 7th, So I'm a Spider, So What? ED2. That was really good because it's more death metal karaoke. 6th went Back Arrow ED2 because it's by Flow and it's amazing. And then to the actual points now. 5th got Zombieland Saga.
Okay.
Then 4th I've got VV ED2.
Ooh, good choice.
3rd Dino Xenon. 2nd Moriarty the Patriot. Goes Alpha's amazing song. And 1st Shadow's House.
Oh!
Sure.
I'm in love with that ED.
Did not watch that one.
I watched a bit of it. I wasn't huge on it.
You're going to be hearing a lot of praises from me on it.
Yeah,
I liked it probably more than I should have.
Okay.
Honestly, the last couple of episodes have been amazing.
Oh, they've been so good.
Yeah.
Like the entire time in the maze. Holy shit. That was
But,
awesome.
but even after that, we get a big plot twist that you have to watch.
Yeah, seriously, go watch it. Okay, anyway.
Just you, Elliot.
So that's all mine.
Honorable mentions. Number 10 is Higehiro. Number 9 is Vivi Floy Ice Song, OP2, ED2, sorry. Number 8 is Welcome to Demon School with Rumikun.
Yeah.
Number 7 is Zombieland Saga. Number 6 is Someone Spider, So What? That probably would have been my number 1, but of course, I want to give the main ones a points.
Same.
Right, so number 5 is My Hero Academia. I really like
Hang
that
on a second,
ED.
I've just realised I forgot Iryu Makun.
Oh, good God!
Jesus, Cal, come on.
Again, professional anime reviewers, everyone.
And he calls himself the leader.
Next.
Uh,
So number 5 was...
My Hero Academia.
Okay, that's got more than I expected.
Number 4 is Tokyo Revengers.
It's finally on the board.
Number 3 is Dyna Zenon. Number 2 is Those Snow White Notes. And number 1, Reese will approve, Shadow's House!
Yes!
So good! It was awesome!
Like, literally, after this recording, you guys will have to watch it.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'll
so
get
good.
back into it, definitely.
I need to start on it.
Yeah.
So number 5, 86.
Oh, good choice.
That was good.
Number 4, Zombieland Saga Season 2. Number 3, Megalobox Season 2.
That was good.
Number 2, Those Snow White Notes. And number 1, I put Full Dive.
Oh, Jesus.
Not for the animation because that's a bit gratuitous, but the actual song is really good.
Of course, it's for the song.
It
Yeah,
is good.
just like how we watch his anime for the plot and the story.
Why do you think I watch JoJo? It's for the hot muscular men, of course. Come on.
Down, down,
I
down,
mean,
down, down.
isn't that why anyone watches JoJo?
It
Isn't that
should
the
be.
only
It's
reason?
the right reason.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so honourable mentions. I could not justify Full Dive, so it's not in here.
Yeah, same.
It wasn't for me.
But-
I wasn't too big on
It
it.
had the
so.
same energy for me as Spider. ED.
Spider as well. I thought I don't really want to put another Spider one in there.
Yeah.
I thought I'd rather give out some points here. So Daizenon was number 5.
Dyna Zenon.
Dyna Zenon.
Dyna Zenon.
This is just like
Dyna Zenon.
this is like Asabi Asabase.
No, it's Asobi Asobase.
He's going to
Asobe Asobatos.
he's going to nominate this now just so I have
Yes.
to do that all in January. I just have to do that all the time. Then I had Nagataro.
That was good.
That's alright.
Then I went for Demon School. So that got a point.
First point.
There's a point. Then I went for Spider, really, because I had to say, yeah, you know what, it is really good. I can't justify it for number 1, though. My number 1 was Slime Diaries.
Oh, that's surprising.
That's surprising.
I really like the ED of all the little cutouts moving, sort of chasing on the board. And I do like the cast sings the ED type EDs.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
the
what
reason.
made me really like Isekai Quartet's one.
I was so shocked Slime Diaries didn't make your top lot, Elliot.
It was good.
I've never been able to get out of my head that last line that Rimuru gets at the end.
What is it?
Which one?
That.
Vaguely. I can't remember.
Nah.
I'm glad it resonated with you, Carl.
Incidentally, let's look at what was your number 1 again, Reese?
Shadow's House.
Same.
So you two picked Shadow's House. It's a very good ED.
It's
I'll
so,
give you that.
good.
really awesome.
It is literally the strongest song of the
I
ED
didn't
season.
expect a Sonic spin-off to get a best ED.
Hey.
Get out!
Hang your head in shame for
Ren,
believing.
wait to get further Ratchet Clank. There's a Shadow reference.
No way, what?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm excited for that.
You're bullshitting, aren't you?
Nope.
Is there actually a Shadow reference?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Moving on.
Is it just someone
But yeah,
saying,
like
"Damn, not
seriously,
here"?
seriously, shout out to it. It had really awesome visuals. Like
Yeah.
the one with Kate running up the stairs and Emily Cove running down the stairs. I was just every time I was just like, every time I never got tired of that.
Yeah, especially because we know tradition in animes, OP and ED to have the characters running in some form.
Incidentally, at Ren, you went for.
I went for Full Dive. I've got no way
You
to
can't justify that
Yeah.
one.
No, the actual song I do really like.
They're literally the characters shake their ass at the
No,
camera.
it's literally not for the animation. It's literally for the song.
It's bottom tier character Tomazaki Kun's OP all over again.
Because the like basically the line that they're singing "Die Die
That
Die
was weird.
Daisuke," like Daisuke obviously means
I mean-
like I love you a lot, but die 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 because the characters are all, like some of the characters are trying to murder the main character. It's contextual because it actually makes sense to what this character's singing. It's the cast singing
admit,
it.
you just like the girls.
I
in it,
don't
don't
like
you?
the girls in it.
I will say though, it does feel weird though that show it feels opt considering that it's predicated on the fact that the only reason he's trying to complete is that she's offering him sex.
Yeah.
No, the reason why she's actually wanting him to be it, I know none of you probably. I don't know how far you guys are.
I'm up to date on it.
Which is actually pretty funny. The reason why Renoa wants
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Thingamajig to wants Hero to actually beat it is because she asked the one guy who beat the game out, and he rejected her. So what she wants to do is she wants to get with someone who beat the game, marry and just kiss him, and then said on their honeymoon they'll just make out in front of him.
Oh my god.
I was thinking.
Yeah,
I just laughed my ass off at that bit.
It's the biggest revenge plot, the most elaborate revenge plot ever.
Yeah, like when it lifts on a cliffhanger, it's just like, oh, is it something really big? Nope, it's just stupid. What else would you expect from the author of Cautious Hero? Let's be honest. Yeah, it's the same guy who did Cautious Hero.
To be fair, though, Cautious Hero is a way better show.
Yeah, I will admit it is.
In fact, I really want more Cautious Hero after season 1.
I think everyone does. It was super funny.
I didn't think I was going to be that broken by the end of it.
I know. So sad.
But the thing that I like about I do like the fact Full Dive admits it's not serious and doesn't take itself seriously.
Yeah.
That goes a long way with me. But I do think, though, who would buy this game? It is awful. It deletes your system.
I mean, why do you think it's out of circulation? Why do you think it ended up being banned in the world?
Do you know one of the ones that I nearly put on the list, but was Fruits Basket?
Yeah.
I wasn't that big into the idea of that, honestly. Actually, speaking of Fruits Basket, I'm surprised no one really picked the OP.
The OP was good, but I still think it gels seeing real world locations
with
with the characters superimposed on top.
It's sometimes
the song did grow on me after a while, but it doesn't hold a candle to any of the others.
Some of them can do that whole. Some things can do that whole real world with the animation, like the Sala's on mine.
That joke would never get old.
Never.
That one worked.
Yeah.
But and now I've got that ED stuck in my head again. Stand by me, ole Kelly.
Wonderful.
And copyright strike.
Actually, we get away with it for that. No.
So yes.
Oh, speaking of which, happy Pride Month.
Of course.
Incidentally, spoiler alert, that informed one of my decisions later on in the list.
Oh, what, Pride Month?
Yes.
Ah.
One of the characters got into the top 5 because I felt like it was a good celebration for it.
Oh.
Hey.
It was mainly you'll know why when we get to it, but it's interesting. The top 3 at the minute, Zombieland Saga's in the lead with 7.
Yeah.
Remember, the scores aren't the be all end all. It's just if we need them, they're there.
Welcome to Amigos. Well, points don't matter.
Hang on, which one of us is Colin Mockery in this situation?
I'll take Colin. No, it is probably recent.
Yeah.
The deadpan. I think Elliot's not sure which one. I'm trying to think. Chip, actually. Elliot's Chip.
I have no idea what this is.
Whose line anyway?
Whose line?
Alright.
Have you seen
You are definitely...
not that much of it, honestly.
Oh, so good.
He's Ryan Stiles.
I'll take Ryan.
And I'm the Drew Carey, I think.
You're 100% Drew Carey. You get dragged into all the bullshit.
Definitely.
Honestly,
especially with the audience participation.
Honestly, whenever I think of shit like that, I just think of Impractical Jokers.
Oh yeah, in that case,
Cal, you're Sal.
Sal, Joe.
I'll take you.
No, Cal's Mer.
I'm
I'll take Q.
Q.
Oh, that means I'm Sal.
You're Sal and he's Joe.
Oh no.
Joe Mama.
Got him.
This video's officially dated!
Yeah, because I would do terrible that whole name game thing.
Yeah.
In fact,
I am very stocked up on caffeine. I don't know if you realise.
We actually were going to do an event at AnimeCon. We were going to try and see if we could come out in different costumes and go through the entrance again until they recognised us.
I mean, when we do our 5-year anniversary stream, I might do something in Practical Jokers related.
That would be fun.
That's one of the challenges of I'm still going through like what we're going to be doing on the stream.
We should totally cosplay for the 5 years.
I think my favourite though has to be from those names. Fidderol, Yolanda, Smack 'em My Titty Boosters the third.
Anyway, moving on back to anime.
Yeah, so let's do, and unfortunately it's time for biggest disappointment. Mm-hmm. And I got a top 5 this time round.
I only have 4.
I only have 3.
1.
I think I managed to avoid all the bad stuff because most of mine was just underwhelming.
You might not like one of mine because I know some people did like one of the shows that made my top 5, but I couldn't get into it.
Alright.
So Reese, we'll start with you.
So 4th, I went with Demon School.
Oh.
What?
I did not like the fact they completely disregarded the cliffhanger from season 1.
They get to it
They
eventually.
get to
They
it.
do. It's not resolved,
I agree with
Well-
you. I agree with you on that one.
and that
actually.
is such a disappointment.
But the rest of it was all right.
Yeah, the rest of it was fine, but
honestly, I
the
didn't
main,
like-
but the
honestly, I
main,
didn't-
but the main carryover was such a disappointment.
Actually, you're going to be saying what on one of mine, Elliot, probably, because I know you quite like one of the shows I picked.
I do actually like. I did like a rumor in this Demon Cycle though.
Yeah, but it just didn't do much evil crap.
Let's move
But,
to the next one.
I have a feeling we'll see more of that probably.
Yeah,
I
hope we
don't
do.
lie.
3rd, I've got World Ends With You. That was so boring.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't find it interesting whatsoever.
No,
I
literally.
think that's why. I
It's
forgot
better
about
than
it.
Persona 5, the animation.
Yeah, but literally the pacing's too fast. We don't spend enough time with the characters. The powers aren't explained. He just gets new spells every episode.
But what do you expect? It's essentially they're essentially trying to adapt like I don't know how long, a 40-hour long game into a 12-episode long arc. That just doesn't work.
Exactly, and that's why it's bad. And also, Jesus, that CGI.
It's not great.
It made my eyes bleed.
The frame rate in that as well.
It's
Jesus.
so bad.
Speaking of frame rates and bad 3D animation, did anyone start watching Cestus?
I watched one episode. Jesus.
Oh, I couldn't even finish
No.
one.
No.
It was bad.
Terrible.
Is it worse than Next Arms?
It's up there.
It's about the same as Ultraman.
Next.
Second, I've got Koikimo. Solely because of Rio and all the love he's getting.
How
He
creepy.
is a literal criminal. He was charged with stalking, emotional blackmail, manipulation, aka gaslighting. Give him a restraining order. I have no idea why he was ranked number 1 for so long.
You did say you're writing an essay for each of the bad ones in our fancy
Yeah.
chat last
Yeah.
night.
But like, literally, he's like the worst character of the season.
I hated him so much.
I have no idea why he's getting so much love.
Yeah.
Because he's... look, no matter how you look at it, he's really fucking creepy.
No, he literally gaslights her.
I know.
With emotional abuse and blackmail.
Exactly.
Like, literally, he should be locked up. Episode 1.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on.
And then first, I got Yasuke. My God, everyone was hyping that up, and everyone just admitted it was bad.
I have not seen that.
Don't.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
not.
going to
Yeah.
bad, didn't.
Yeah,
You remember that one?
I only watched 3 episodes or so. But
Don't,
I think
It was way too hypeful. It was. Saki's English voice actor. She was recorded in a closet, it sounded like. Everyone else's voice quality
I'm
was fine.
surprised.
Hers was terrible.
I'm surprised they didn't put Thingamajig of Ragnarok on there.
Well, I didn't have much hope for it anyway, because the manga was so-so.
That's fair.
But literally everyone was hyping this up, because it's the first anime from a black director, featuring black characters, featuring black history.
And it's a
'Cause
very,
it's-
and it's
'cause it's
very,
based on
and it's very interesting history as well.
Exactly.
Wasn't done by Mappa as well?
It's done by
yeah.
Matt.
And it's based on a true story, because Yasuke did exist in real life.
Yes, however, I don't think the mech stuff exists in
Yes,
real life.
Fucking Mongolian mechs, where the fuck did that come from?
Literally, there is no need to have every genre smashed into feudal Japan. Because the director said he wanted to tell a grounded story.
What the fuck?
So then there's mechs, magic Christians.
Did he say that while he was on acid? Potentially.
Literally.
Can I just say though on this one, because we will get to Yasuke in a minute, but with Yasuke,
I would like a go, please.
yeah, let's go. We'll get to it because it turns up on my list. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, Mars Red. The first show that came out, and then yesterday I was just like, oh yeah, that exists.
Oh, good. I'm not.
Bland and boring, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 2, the combatants will be dispatched. I expected so much more from the writer of Konosuba, but no, the main joke is just the main guy is horny all the time.
Yeah.
And number 1, The World Ends With You. I was expecting so much from this anime because I know how good the story in the game is. It was incredibly rushed, and it made an incredibly unique story fucking boring.
Yeah.
It's now tied with Yasuke for bottom.
I mean, so my initial one, I guess, was Burning Kabaddi, because how the fuck can you make Kabaddi boring as fuck? Like,
He's right.
It was uninteresting. Why would you do that?
That should be impossible. An anime about Kabaddi should be the most interesting thing in all season, and it's boring. You have to try.
Yeah.
It's like
It's not that sumo anime. Like that's a great concept. I've never seen a sumo anime like in kind of high school setting. It works with other sports anime, but they somehow managed to make a fun, crazy sport like.
Hinamaru Sumo, was it?
Yeah.
that's it.
I actually enjoyed that.
Oh really?
I finished it.
I wasn't.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
this
did
I think
have
is
great beats.
significantly worse. Is the
Yeah.
even the first episode? Come on, draw me in. Like just
Incidentally, while we're on the subject, my one, I had Mars Red.
Yep.
Hey, me and Calvin are the only ones who actually remember that fucking show.
Those Snow White Notes was next because I thought it went
What?
I thought it went downhill.
Oh my god, that show was really good!
Then I had Burning Kabaddi because what the hell?
If you give Odd Taxi, I'm going to be sad.
No, Odd Taxi is not here.
Thank
Good.
you. Thank you.
Okay, considering how much universal praise it's had.
So good. It is really good.
No, I mean, people like it. I thought it was all right. But I can't really get into it too much. Then I had The Way of the House Husband.
Oh,
the
that
animation.
existed.
Actually,
Yeah.
here's a fun fact. Do you know why the animation wasn't good?
Why wasn't it good?
The original because of the original manga writer, he said he didn't want an anime, but he was fine having like colored still panels with voice acting in it. The problem is Netflix advertised it like it was a normal anime.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Here-
in the end, it was because of the manga artist request.
Hey,
don't shit.
manga right? Come here, closer. You are a moron.
And you also create manga, not anime.
You create. Yeah, exactly. Look, I think manga authors should be able to dictate how their adaptations go to an extent, but it's
Not when it's a bad decision like that.
not when it's that bad of a decision.
Because it's such a dynamic format as anime, you have to make adaptations. It's like adapting a book for movies. You can't just have.
You have to make changes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Hige Hero, for example, makes lots of changes from its source material, but it does a very good job of what it chooses to cut and what it chooses to keep in.
Yeah.
Even what it chooses to add. There's some anime-only stuff in it.
Yeah.
But my number one, obviously, is Yasuke.
I have literally about 2 more paragraphs I can say about it.
Here's the thing, though. Can I say something?
Alright, come on, guys. Reese needs to monologue.
Hang on, I'll go first at this point.
The thing about it is, the reason why it's the most disappointing for me is not just the fact it's a fascinating story. It's that of this guy who sort of like worked his way up and earned the respect along the way and overcame racial boundaries.
Yeah.
But when it tries to do that, it's really good.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time, what the hell is this?
Yeah, like literally, episode 4 was the first episode with good sword choreography.
Oh yeah, the sword choreography is appalling.
Yeah. The 3D CGI was so bad towards the end as well, and the
Oh
mechs.
god, the CGI in it. Oh, you thought The World Ends With You was bad.
Yeah, it literally, at one point here, it tried to be an anime version of Logan, but failed massively.
I have a feeling most of the CGI budget was probably going into Zombieland Saga.
Yeah, literally, yeah, the soundtrack was so lacking.
Same studio, Mappa.
Yeah, but the soundtrack was lacking as well. There was no standout songs.
Yeah, no,
Even with the battles.
like Yasuke should have been one of the best things this season.
Yeah.
And it fails entirely.
Also, my biggest point as well, the entire ending rips off the Rise of Skywalker.
Yes, it does.
Why would you rip that off of all things?
Yeah, good idea. Rip off the most confusing Star Wars film with the most plot holes. For Christ's sakes.
I think one of the best comparisons and like a good barometer for Yasuke, it should just be Afro Samurai if you guys have seen it.
Yeah,
That's what I want to see at some point.
Afro
It's
Samurai is
really
great.
It's
Yeah.
standout. It's incredible.
Yeah,
And then-
it's voiced by Samuel L. Jackson.
yeah.
I think we got down with your one with Burning Kabaddi. It's just boring.
Yes.
And it
Yeah.
should not, a Kabaddi anime should not be boring.
Like
Yeah.
you can have interesting character dynamics like you do in sports anime, but like
Yeah.
how can you make all of the characters interesting?
Elliot, your number one was The World Ends With You. You did a very good job explaining a bit about it. Is there anything else you want to add to?
Not really. I only got through like a couple episodes. I just like I know. It's pretty much to the point where the plot was confusing.
Yeah.
Like they just rushed, and it wasn't because it's a deep and complex plot I was trying to make you think. No, it's just because they fucking rushed through it.
Shows how much he paid attention because he didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, but that's why I was so
and
interested.
then I just want to complain a bit more about the combatants. The combatants will be dispatched.
Can I say, actually, one question before that? World Ends With You, Persona 5, the animation, which one did it worse?
I'm gonna say The World Ends With You because at the very least I could understand the plot to Persona 5.
Yeah, and also Persona 5 didn't make your eyes bleed.
Yeah, and
In parts,
and also at the very least, when it comes to Persona 5, that was adapted in 100 plus game into 24 episodes. So just trying to put a 40 plus hour game into like 12 episodes, and somehow I did it worse.
I've got a question after your next critique because you were talking about this other show. Go on.
The combatants will be dispatched. what the hell was this? I cannot believe this is done by the same guy who did Konosuba.
It does not feel like it has the same polish that Konosuba
Because
has.
because I have not seen much of Konosuba. I've got the first volume of the manga. I've read a bit of it, and from what I can tell, it's essentially it's taking all these fantasy tropes and putting a bit of a twist on it. Like, what if there was an incredibly powerful goddess who was a brainlet? What if there was a wizard who used really powerful spells because only use them once a day? What if there was a warrior who was a glutton for pain? Things like that, and that's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
With the combatants will be dispatched, the main humor, again, it's the main character being horny, but you just think, that can be funny, but the way you're doing it just does not work.
I think I have a theory on that. It's because the side cast he's got to work with don't play off him well.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of Kazuma's... It's a bit of Kazuma's character in Konosuba, but he has good support to play off.
And he also has good development.
Exactly.
And he actually has good dialogue as well.
Again, it's also... I feel like with Konosuba, the writer's willing to have the characters look worse and make more fun of them.
Yeah.
He's not willing to do that in Combatants.
Meanwhile, again, I cannot believe that this got a higher rating than Full Dive. Full Dive was so much more fun, was so much funnier. Because Full Dive, that just does not take itself seriously in the slightest.
With a show like that, I feel like you're not allowed to.
Instead, Yasuke
No,
has -6.
It honestly deserves more.
World Ends With You is
You're doing
-3.
less.
Yeah.
Well, more negative points.
It's incidentally, it probably would have if these two had seen it.
Yeah. But literally, do not watch it, guys. It's
Yeah,
just,
I'm not.
You're wasting your time.
I only saw
Especially
3
because it was so
episodes of
hyped
it,
up as
yeah.
well.
I saw 3 episodes of it. And it's just
To be fair, we bought into the hype.
Yeah.
And there is... Do you know what it is? I feel like there's a good anime in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't get out.
Yeah, well, do you want the main reason behind the hype? It didn't show off the terrible mechs in CGI.
Yes.
It literally just showed Yasuke as a swordsman with Saki.
Yes, and that's... And I thought, wait, why are the mechs here?
It's literally a bait and switch.
I am so glad you didn't buy into it.
No.
I am...
Oh god, it's The Last of Us 2 flashbacks all over again. Only showing Ellie, but no one happy.
So before I just wanted a quick question about World Ends With You. Yeah, that's it. Are there good? Is there a good JRPG anime adaptation?
Persona 4, the animation.
Yeah.
4, right. So
And Golden.
And didn't Tales of Symphonia have an anime adaptation?
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Tales of Symphonia has a pretty good anime adaptation.
So it Tales of the Abyss, which was good.
Yeah,
So-
there are a few JRPGs that did have some pretty good anime.
it just feels like it's been done recently.
Oh, massively recently.
But I think it's because they're making much longer RPGs, so it's much harder to turn these into... Like, I'm interested to see what is going to happen with Scarlet Nexus's anime, considering that that's coming out at the same time that the game is out.
I've heard it's gotten a kind of mixed reviews. The anime, not the game. The game I've heard has really good reviews. I'm saying it's probably going to be a potential game of the year for me.
Incidentally, with Scarlet Nexus, I did watch the first episode of the preview.
Oh, is it out now?
It's on YouTube. Funimation
right.
put it up as a preview episode, and then they're going to broadcast it fully later down the line.
Okay.
I like the first episode, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just join in the crowd and say, it's not really that great, because I'm going to say, I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed it. I thought it's a very good setup. The characters work quite well. It got me invested. It got me invested in the world and the characters more than the demo for the game did.
Really?
Yeah. But again, the demo is a very small section of the game, so that's aside from the point. Let's talk now our surprise. Let's talk something good. Stop liking this tweet! I'm getting alerts every
Cal,
five
just mute the
Just
notifications
put it
on the
on
tweet.
just put it on Do Not Disturb or
It's
something.
that DJ Khaled thing suffering from.
I don't go down on my women. Leave me alone.
Oh no, I'm just so popular. How awful.
I'll do it. I'll move on. Do you know-
Calvin is starting his own Mary Sue story.
Also, incidentally, one I'm surprised. Actually, before we do that, one I'm surprised didn't show up for, especially for you. Also, make a rom-com where the childhood friend always will definitely win.
I did not see that one.
Boring.
I dropped that.
It's just boring.
I couldn't be bothered.
I'm surprised you didn't put it in for that reason.
I
Though.
wasn't invested in it enough to be disappointed.
Yeah, and it also wasn't hyped up like these other shows.
Oh, that was a bad show.
Well, Mars Red wasn't. Yeah, I still put it in.
Incidentally, let's talk biggest surprise. So, biggest surprise. A lot of genuinely. I think there's some interesting choices for this one.
Yep.
Let's get straight to it. Reese, what do you have?
So, fifth, I just got my 5. I went with Shadow's House. The twist and the art design is literally Ghibli inspired.
Yeah,
And it's so
very
good. Fourth, I went with Megalobox Nomad. I was not expecting season 2 to go that way.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
I don't think it even needed season 2, but I'm very happy we got it now.
Yeah.
Third, I've got 86. The first great original non-sequel mech show in ages.
Mm-hmm.
Second, I went with Fruits Basket because the emotional gut punch of the finale.
I mean, it's Fruits Basket. You're going to have to expect
Who would have thought Reese out of all of us would be the first one to put that one on the board?
Well, was that I read the first one?
You're the first one to give it a point.
First, I went with Vivi.
Ooh, interesting. I'll get back to you on why that got that was number 1. Elliot, what have you got?
Number 5 was Vivi. I did not expect an idol anime to be this fucking badass.
Yeah.
Number 4, Slime Diaries. Like, I did not expect, like, I was expecting it to be like a small little thing that would be kind of forgotten about. It wasn't. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Number 3, I became science for 300 years and maxed out my level.
Yeah.
I found it kind of annoying to start off with, but it grew on me after a while.
Yeah, the last couple episodes were
Is it
better.
worth continuing? Because I kind of dropped it.
I'd say it is. I say it is. It's just meant to be kind of a cute little slice of life isekai.
Yeah, in my opinion, just skip the first half, just watch the second half.
Okay.
Number 2, Shadow's House. That show was way better than it had any right to be.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Those Snow White Notes. Who'd have thought an anime about a shamisen would be that good?
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's gone upwards. Let's do yours, Ren.
Yep, so I've only got 4. Slime Diaries number 4. Wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. Number 3, 86. Number 2, Odd Taxi. And number 1 is Nagatoro.
Oh wow!
Didn't expect it to be that good.
Actually, that's actually kind of surprising. Who'd have thought an anime based on a manga whose author once wrote hentai would be that good?
It's something I would look at in like the upcoming lists and be like, I'm not going to watch that because it sounds creepy, but it's actually fucking good.
No, the thing is, it was like a very highly celebrated manga, and people were begging for an anime adaptation. So I expected it to be good.
Yeah.
Incidentally, while we're on the subject, I don't like the fact Odd Taxi has more points than Fruits Basket at the minute. My number. Okay, let's wake up.
It's like a very spread out list at the minute.
My number 4 is Megalobox Season 2. I did not. I thought there was no way they could pull off a good second season because the first season ended so well. They went in a direction I wasn't expecting, and they did it very well.
Would you say it's kind of like the Rocky 2 to Rocky?
No, I say season 1 was Rocky 2. This season was Rocky 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know. Honestly, I haven't seen the Rocky films.
Really?
There are a ton of films I'm still yet to see.
Elliot.
Trust me, the Rocky films are on my list.
You need to watch them. Watch them, skip Rocky 5, and then watch Creed 1 and 2.
Then there's
Rocky 5, is that the one with the android?
No,
that's
Rocky 4.
Happy birthday, Polly.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Why?
what?
Yeah, there's Android Rocky 4.
Why? Sorry, you're telling me to watch Rocky 4? I've heard that one wasn't good.
It's one of the best ones.
Yes, but anyone who says it's not good
Has no taste.
it does not like fun.
Okay.
It's also pivotal to understand Creed 2 as well.
Oh, and there's also James Brown in it for no reason.
The one I've only seen one Rocky film all the way through, and it's the one with the Russian Pepper Dolph Lundgren.
That's
Rocky 4.
Oh, that's right. He's an android. What?
No,
The
there's an
robot
android
gets
in the mansion.
Paulie.
I can't fucking remember. I don't remember.
But literally, Hearts on Fire montage. So good.
We're going on Rocky film.
Hearts on Fire.
Next,
Fever rising.
Tokyo Revengers was there.
Watch Rocky 4. It's so good.
Is that coming on the seasonal anime list?
No,
It needs to. Literally, Megalobox Season 3 needs to be the Rocky 4. Just get Joe and Android.
Yeah, I feel like that would actually work. Just make a giant American made of full gear.
Yeah.
Then
That would really work.
Then they had. Then I had Nagatoro as my number 2. Tokyo Revengers was number 3, and my number 1 was Slime Diaries.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I did not expect Slime Diaries to be so good, but it really is.
Slime Diaries now has more points than Fruits Basket.
Yes.
Actually, a ton of things on here now has more points than Fruits Basket.
The main thing I have with Slime Diaries, I think it's come out too late. It needed to come out before Season 2. Because it takes place between them.
And
it sets up Season 2.
Yeah, I would definitely admit that it's kind of something that kind of brought it down for me a bit. Just like, it's good, but I'd rather be watching normal Slime.
I think that might have been a COVID-related scheduling issue.
Yeah.
So I also kind of feel like, alright, we're taking a break between halves of season 2, let's just give them this to satiate.
Also,
them a little bit.
considering that season 2, the first half of season 2 was a bit of a gut punch.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of nice to have a down low key thing.
That's what's been like one of the things that has surprised me is it was like for the end of season 1, for the end of the first part of season 2, I was like, fucking hell, what's happening? And now I'm watching Slime Dies, it's like, yay, fun stuff!
Yeah, but the point is though, you're feeling all these happy emotions, but you know season 2's happening later
like,
on.
let me enjoy my fun.
It's okay, spoiler alert, Shion comes back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, they did not kill one of the best characters off.
Yeah.
Which I remember you didn't approve of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm happy they brought her back though.
I literally would have thought it would have been better emotional development to leave them dead.
Yeah.
And to say there were consequences to Rimuru's actions.
Yeah, otherwise it just becomes One Piece.
I
Honestly, I'm happy. I like Shion. Shion's a cool character.
I think I'm sort of in two halves about it, because on the one hand I'm glad they brought her back, but on the other hand I take Reese's point quite well. But that being said, Slime Diaries was really nice. Although I do find it weird that we got a Christmas episode in.
Yes.
Yeah. We got that with My Hero Academia as well, though.
Yeah, 2 shows this season.
Like, it's funny, like, they were playing a Christmas song in My Hero Academia, I was just thinking, it's June!
Why did they do this?
One for the record. Well, in the case of Hero Academia, that was because the manga chapter was going to coincide.
Yeah.
So it made sense with that one, and it just.
They could have just held it back though a little bit.
Also, though, with My Hero Academia, would you really want to hold back Eri being cute and forgetting all?
the
getting
holidays,
okay, yeah,
getting all
that
holidays
entire
wrong?
thing made me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Eri's just such a cute character. I love her so much.
Yeah, especially because we see the teacher now who's basically adopted her, just correcting her. No, you've got the wrong holiday.
Just
She's never got,
Trick or treat is wrong.
it's like she's never got a chance to celebrate a holiday.
Yeah, oh my god, she's so cute.
Yeah.
I'm so good. She's
We
not in
are-
my top 10 best girls.
I've just realised we're all grown men and grown men right now. What are we doing with our lives?
Excuse me, I'm still in my early 20s.
Compared to Callan, who's late 60s.
I'm 30, for fuck's sake!
1000.
For 2 more months. Stop flickering!
I'm only 20.
Angry Boomer shouts at ceiling.
I've gone Grandpa
I mean, hey,
Simpsons.
thought the man
Who's
yells at
laughing
cars.
now?
I mean, yeah, if it's a consolation, I'm 23 in like 3 weeks.
Speaking
So
of-
24.
I've just turned 25.
So, Reese, your biggest surprise was
Vivi.
Vivi. Why Vivi? I thought that.
I literally love the whole aspect of technology potentially killing the human race.
What was so surprising about it, though?
Well, I love the whole thematic themes it gets of you're trying so hard to change something, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
It does kind of have the whole.
Insert Linkin Park joke here.
sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
It's it is interesting because it feels like the ending of the first Terminator film in that sense.
Yeah.
The end of the first Terminator film is basically, no, you can't change the future because everything that's going to happen has happened. They do away with it in like the second film.
Yeah.
Until Terminator 3
Yeah.
brings it back.
Yeah.
Seriously, make up your mind.
Honestly,
Can you change the future or not?
Honestly, the thing that surprised me the most with that was like, just at the very beginning, I was thinking, that's gonna be a nice anime. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And then you see a scene of an android crushing a human's head with his hand. You just think, oh fuck.
Yeah, because it literally just reminded me of the Final Destination films, where you just see like people getting run over by the carnival truck thing, all sparkly lights.
By the way, I'm not the only one. Please tell me I'm not. I don't want to sound like a monster. Please tell me I'm not the only one who, when Vivi saved that one guy, only for him to run away and get hit by a car, I wasn't the only one who burst out laughing.
I did.
It was literally the whole thing with Japan sinks. All the deaths in that were hilarious.
Yeah.
I just thought, I have a lot. I was like, this is going to be a tragic moment where I'm pissing myself.
Literally.
I just thought the kid who gets hit by the rock.
Rock,
on the
yeah.
head. Like,
In mid-air as well.
You shouldn't laugh.
you shouldn't laugh, but it's so funny the way they animated it.
Yeah.
So, by the way, you're talking about Vivi right now. This sounds like Invincible.
It's
With the amount of things that are happening.
Not really, except there's no child abuse.
Yeah.
and there's no think mark moment.
Yeah.
What's 17 more years? Oh, with Matsumoto, what's 100 more years?
Yeah.
I can always start over. Find another idol android.
Didn't you say that thing is basically Stephen Merchant from Portal 2?
Yeah, Matsumoto is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But eventually, but Vivi's so good.
Yeah, I cannot believe that was voiced by the same guy who did the Lush.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that Ren's not been more up about it.
I can't believe
considering the original Matsumoto Doctor is voiced by Dio.
Wait, what? Sorry.
The original Doctor for Matsumoto. Vivi's voiced by Dio.
Oh no way! Oh cool! I didn't realise that.
Also,
I was going to say I haven't noticed him in many shows this season.
he was in that.
Apart from that.
So your biggest surprise, Ren, was Nagatoro. It was on my one. I was surprised how much I enjoyed that one as well. That was like,
yeah, like you know what the show is about. Like I think with a lot of like bawdy comedy, it's like it's kind of on the line. With Nagatoro, it's meant to be over the line, so like you kind of your expectations are set when you go into it.
I'll be honest, at the beginning, like as someone who was bullied a lot in high school, I was just thinking, I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Yeah.
And then down the line, I was just like, okay, I'm really liking this.
yeah, I know what you mean on that one, but I will say with Nagatoro, the best description I heard of it is wholesomely horny.
Yeah.
No, the best way I would describe it is I described it in one of our previous vlogs. Uzaki-chan, but a lot more harsh.
Or teasing Takagi-san, but actually good.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Uzaki-chan just had his uncensored version put up on Funimation.
What? There was why is
It
there
doesn't
an
uncensored
uncensored version?
Yeah, because it was.
Does
it was on
every
their uploads.
anime need an uncensored version? What are we going to get? 2021 Boruto uncensored.
Incidentally, while
Yeah, uncensored. It's now a good show.
don't check out Jobless Reincarnation uncensored version.
Actually, fun fact: the Boruto manga is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard. But
It's
the
just
anime,
the anime's just full of filler.
Yeah.
I've already made a rant on our last year's anime fight.
Hang on, I
and
thought you
our
guys
last
liked
anime
Jobless Reincarnation.
I didn't. Elliot did.
Oh yeah, Elliot.
I
thought
liked
it was trash.
it. I liked it. I liked the fight and the animation. I didn't like the main character.
Yeah,
The animation was great.
I just thought the main character should be thrown in the fire.
Yeah, you 100% should have.
He used to go in the fire, go in there with fucking
Is-
Kazuma, the main character from Redo of a Healer.
And the main character's father.
What I hate is that like they tried to justify it in the anime.
Let's move on. Let's move on. We've already
They had
done.
decades of experience.
Snow White Notes.
We've gone on about it
Oh,
too
yeah,
much.
the
We've gone
Snow
on
White
about it a ton. Let's move on.
Snow White
We'll talk
Notes.
about it again in October when second half
Yeah.
premieres.
Snow White Notes.
Yes, those Snow White Notes.
I wasn't as into it as you, Elliot. I'll be honest
I
saying.
seriously enjoyed it. Like, I think it's just because I have a soft spot for music anime. Like, you guys remember how much I gushed over Given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just I just really liked it and made me like really appreciate a whole new instrument. Like, I did not know anything about shamisen before watching it. I know I'm not going to, but I'm slightly tempted to try and learn the instrument. It's just really cool.
Quick point, because I don't want to stay on this too long, because we've been at this quite a while.
Yep.
His mum is weird.
Yes,
Oh,
very
God,
weird.
she is.
Very weird.
Like,
That's one of the things that concern me about the show.
seriously, this woman needs to
This woman needs therapy.
serious
she does.
therapy.
I agree with one of the critiques you made, Cal, is that it was dampened a little bit by adding in the high school element. I think it would have been really good if it kind of stuck out of that setting. But I thought it was.
And the initial
Yeah,
episodes were going with the idea it was going to go out of that setting.
Yeah, I will admit, I did. The first episode was definitely the one that really drew me in and was the best
same.
one.
Yeah.
It's very much like To Your Eternity in that case.
Yeah.
It's a lot better to me than Kono Oto Tamare, if you remember that one.
No.
No.
Oh yes.
Using the Oto.
The instruments you put
On the floor with the strings.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's okay.
We're going to get a lot of people would say the opposite with that one. That it did much more better on the Annie Trendings charts than say those Snow White Notes did.
It feels that one felt a little bit more underwhelming, but it was another music high school club anime. But to me, and I'll come back to this a bit later, like the animation for a lot of the musical sequences and the poetry and things that was happening during it was just outstanding.
Let's talk best animation now.
Sorry for Constantly Shine, by the way. I just always get really excited when I do these.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's talk best animation.
Yep.
So
I did get my 10.
I've got 7.
I got 5.
I got 5.
6, sorry.
I got 5.
So my honorable mentions, I went with My Hero Academia, because of course it's just solid all-round animation.
Yep.
Yeah.
9th, Tokyo Revengers, because fight scenes were great.
Oh, hell yeah.
8th, I went with Slime Diaries, because that Christmas episode was one of the best background art we've ever seen all season.
Yeah, that's so good.
It was literally so well drawn. 7th, I went with 86. 6, I went with Joran, the Princess of Snow and Bloods. That show had amazing animation.
Good.
Then 5th, I went with Fruits Basket.
Thank you.
Surprise! Really? That's a surprise.
Yeah, that had a really good animation. Dead Fluid. 4th, I went with Shadow's House.
Oh yeah, that's deserved.
Yeah. 3rd, I went with Moriarty the Patriot. Because those action scenes with the whole Jack the Ripper fiasco was amazing.
Oh yeah.
2nd,
Back in my head, I don't need your love,
but I can give you love.
2nd, I went with Megalobox Nomads.
Very good shot. Very good
That's
choice.
always
As well.
stellar animation. And 1st, I went with Vivi.
Oh.
Smart choice.
Because those fight scenes, my god.
Okay, turns out now I actually have 9. Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. I haven't actually written them down. To Your Eternity. That really good.
Yeah, the animation's pretty good in To Your Eternity, which only has 1 point.
I'm astounded by that. I am astounded by that.
Those Snow White Notes.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other 2. Fuck.
Slime Diaries?
No, not Slime Diaries. I've been killing slimes for 300 years.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
Yep. Next.
And Shadow House.
Yeah, Shadow House
Okay.
nearly made it for mine as
Number
well.
5 was Cardfight Vanguard Overdress.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, the animation has had a major face as opposed to the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, one surprise you haven't got, is Dino Xenon.
Yeah, that was really good.
Character design and animation in that was very good.
Yep.
Number 3 was VV Flore Ice Song.
Yes, that's in there.
Number 2 is My Hero Academia.
Starting to get up the scale.
And number 1, I really hope I'm not the only one who remembers this one, Castlevania.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a season.
It was...
Oh, shit.
As always, the animation's been fucking phenomenal.
Ren, let's get to you.
So honourable mentions. I've only got the one, and I put.
Also, to tell you, the best line for that season was, this. What was Bill Nye's character again? Oh, it's that line where he
What's
said,
the Prophet?
yeah, the one where he's basically saying he's finally become a god of all power, and this god is going to have sex again.
Honestly, my favourite line that I can remember is when Trevor turns back to the vampire, just goes, "I wish I could fucking kill you twice."
Yeah.
So honourable mention. I've only got those Snow White Notes for the reasons I outlined.
Yeah.
5 Megalobox Season 2.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, sorry. Another honourable mention. Megalobox 2. That was the one.
Yeah.
4 To Your Eternity.
2 points.
3 My Hero Academia.
Yep.
2 SSSS Diamonds and Am. And number 1 86.
Oh.
Oh, the mech animation in that was actually really good.
That's great.
Yeah.
And really, really good 3D animation.
So I had a lot of honorable mentions like Megalobox and 86 and obviously Shadow's House.
Yeah.
But my number 5, for just the improvement from season 1 to season 2, Zombieland Saga.
Yeah.
That is actually, the
most
CG
good.
in that was a lot better.
The motion capture they used this time is much better.
Much
Yeah.
improved.
But I couldn't put it any higher up the list. But I thought I should acknowledge this improvement. Then I put Daizenon for next up. Then I had Castlevania.
Woo!
So you weren't the only one, Elliot.
Yeah.
Then I had Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
And my number 1 was Vivi.
Damn, this is like okay.
Vivi's animation though is so good.
It was
Yep.
so good.
And would you like to know why?
We'll go in a minute.
It's done by Witch Studios.
Oh yeah, it
Who
is
did
done.
Attack on Titan seasons 1 to 3.
I wonder what. I was wondering what Wit was going to do
Yeah.
post Attack on Titan, and obviously they've done Vinland Saga, and they've now done this.
I know it's the Great Pretender.
Oh yeah, Great Pretender.
Ah.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I'm the Great
Pretender.
Oh.
Oh wow. So yeah, they have really good animation in their belt.
Yep. So
Nice one.
So they dumped
That's really
Attack on Titan season 4 on Mappa and did Vivi instead, and it definitely shows.
I think they really made. I think they made the right choice because you can really feel with Vivi, like with the last couple of seasons of Attack on Titan, you can really sort of tell with Wit Studios that they did. You don't get a sense that they want to be doing it anymore. Whereas with Vivi, you get a sense everyone involved was doing what they wanted to do.
Vivi very much felt like a passion project for them.
Especially those fight scenes. Those fight scenes were amazing.
Oh my god, that was so good.
And then just the OPs were great, and
Yeah.
the character design is great.
Yeah.
Like one of the things they use, one of the things they do very well is they make the AI stand out by having them have very bright primary colours and almost have a shining effect going on with them.
And then there's all the animation with Masamoto as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3D animation's actually pretty good for once, so because it blends quite well in with the other digital animation. anything else really to add to that?
Well, I really like the hyper details and mechanical aspect from when she gets injured. Because like you see
Oh
parts
my
and
god,
everything.
those things look like they hurt.
Yeah. Like literally, when you see people missing limbs, it looks like they're actually missing a limb.
Elliot, you and I both picked Castlevania. In this
Yes.
one.
My god.
Well, I didn't pick it as number 1, but
Just like every time we get a new Castlevania, the animation is always phenomenal. This one was no exception.
well, with Castlevania, they got the time they need to do what they want
Yeah.
to do with that
Yeah.
one. They have a bit of an advantage over a lot of these other anime studios in what they're doing because
Yeah.
the production in America is different than production in Japan.
Yep.
Uh,
And also, it's now been confirmed we're getting a spin-off.
yeah, but that
yeah,
means
I'm really excited for that one. Like, I'm excited that we're going into the different Belmonts.
it's
Yeah, with Richter.
yeah, which is weird. I would have thought they would go with Simon next because Simon is the grandson of
Trevor.
but
So from what it implies, from what it implies in the end, I think isn't Richter the son? Richter's going to be the son of Trevor and Cypher.
No.
No.
Netflix corrected that mistake because they originally put out a poster saying starring their son Richter, and everyone said no, that law's completely wrong. So Netflix had to come out, correct it, put the poster back up, and then put a speech bubble saying great.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
Richter's really done the timeline.
no,
Yeah.
that was a bit of a joke. He's actually the great grandson of Trevor.
yeah.
So yeah, surprised they didn't do doing Simon.
I think the reason they chose that was because they want to eventually to get to Symphony of the Night, which has Alucard and all of this big.
And
They want
it's
that-
Rondo of Blood before that, right?
They're gonna do. I reckon they're gonna do Rondo of Blood, and then they'll change it slightly to get Alucard in it so that people have that familiarity, and then the second season will be Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of absurd to see like Trevor and Cypher go. They're such good characters.
But it's, the other thing for me though is if they're gonna do that, I really hope they get it right because to do Symphony of the Night, you kind of have to roll back a bit of Alucard's character development.
Yeah.
I just hope we get the usual line. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets.
And then because I say, I don't know what I was thinking saying that. Incidentally,
Also, how the hell am I alive again?
Well, what have you not seen?
hang on.
Oh yeah, but I was.
Hang on. Without going into spoilers, if they chose this to be a finale and they weren't doing the spin-off, this would have been a perfect ending.
Oh, easily. It already is a perfect ending to the Trevor arc.
Can I say that as well? What a great plot twist as well at the end.
Yeah.
What a twist!
Yeah.
They actually nailed the twist.
Yeah, they nailed this entire I'm gonna say this now. This is my favorite non-Japanese show. Castlevania has officially become my favorite non-Japanese show. It is awesome.
Yeah, no, I can fully recommend
It's fucking
it.
phenomenal.
So, Ren, you went for 86, which is on almost all of our list. It was an honourable mention on mine.
And mine.
And Reese.
I thought the 3D animation was phenomenal, but particularly during a lot of those emotive moments with the main character. Excuse me. I felt that they kind of portrayed that very well, and particularly with the disconnect between the characters when they're because you're speaking predominantly through voice form in the early parts. Yeah, I thought it was great.
It also had quite unique mech designs, being almost spider-like.
Yeah,
very much.
Yeah, I thought that was like the mech design was definitely one of the biggest aspects of the show for me.
Incidentally, the top lot at the minute, Vivi's well out in the lead with 17 points. Second place at the minute is Shadow's House on 9.
Neither of which I've seen.
And then it's Zombieland Saga and Nagatoro and Slime Diaries all have 8 points.
At the same time, like this is a really spread out season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, that one. I'll be interested to see where this one goes next because we're doing best female character. I'm wondering where the
calling it
points
now. This is where Fruits Basket really goes up.
Yeah.
Like the next two categories.
So, Reese, how many honourable mentions did you manage to get this time? I'm guessing 5?
Yep. And there's also an honourable mention.
Yeah.
My honourable mention is Ichika from Koikimo.
Yeah.
She suffers so much from Stockholm Syndrome. I
Agreed.
felt so sorry for her
She
character.
needs a hug.
Yeah. Literally, just take her out of the anime and put her in any other anime.
Yeah, she would be a great romantic lead in any other anime.
Yeah, but the Stockholm Syndrome, it's as pure as day, you can see. And she's such a victim of gaslighting.
I never want to talk about Koikomo ever again.
Yeah.
Let's not.
So
Until the honourable and dishonourable mentions at the end of the year.
Yeah, so number 10, honourable mention, I've got Yugiri, or number 5 from Zombieland Saga Season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll explain afterwards. Then 9, I went with Irene Adler from Moriarty and the Patriots.
She was really cool.
You mean
James
James Bond?
I really hated that.
Yeah.
Like, she said Bond. And, like, that were all called James. was just like, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. James Bond.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the character. 8th, I went with Nagatoro. 7th.
Only not in the top 5.
Yes.
Oh
because-
my god.
And I know Cal's going to kill me because she dresses up as a cat girl and we all know his fetish.
No, I
On
can't.
multiple occasions as well.
It's so annoying. She's in my top 5 now, and that's going to be all I'm going to hear.
The pure reason. It's
Yeah.
clear, Cal.
It's not
It's
the
so
pure
clear,
reason.
yeah.
Yeah, he liked that for the plot.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Wait, if she was wearing that, would you say that she has plot armor?
Get on with it, Reese, before I kill him.
7th, I actually went with Hinata from Tokyo Revengers.
Good choice.
Yep, so no point yet, Cal. 6th, I went with Yume from Diner Zenon. I really enjoyed her arc.
She
Day.
just barely missed in my
Yes.
honorable mention.
Same.
She was really close.
5th, I went with Vladilena, or Lena from 86.
Ooh, good choice. She barely missed out on mine as well.
4th, I went with Emilico from Shadow's House.
Oh, hell yeah.
3rd, I went with Vivi from Vivi.
Smart choice.
2nd, I went with Sayu from Higehiro.
I'm glad that's starting to get some points now.
Yeah. Because literally she needs so much love.
Yeah.
She needs a hug.
The big.
Is there any way to go into an anime where and just give someone a hug?
And just punch her mother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
First, I actually went with Tori from Fruits Basket.
Thank you.
Yes.
Because we've had the massive culmination now for the character arc from all 3 seasons.
Exactly. Do you know one of the ones it didn't make it to? I was considering Akito for my list as well.
You know, I was as well.
Because-
she has such a good character arc.
Yeah.
And, like, you go from, like, really hating her to actually being really sympathetic for her.
That's how you do a sympathetic villain.
Yeah. I guess in that case, an honorable mention for me will be Akito.
Now let's go to that one. It's incidentally.
Okay. So, for my honorable mentions, number 10 is Rinoa Kisaragi from Full Dive. Number 9 is Azusa from I became science for 300 years and maxed out my level. No, there's no way I can abbreviate that, otherwise it would sound like a talk about that time I got reincarnated as a slime again. Number 8 is Vladi Delena from 86. Number 7, all the girls from Zombieland Saga. I could not pick one.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Hinata Tachibana from Tokyo Revengers. And now to the actual ones. Number 5, Vivi from Vivi Florate's Ice Song.
Yep.
Number 4, Nagatoro Hayase from Dotoimi Nagatoro-san.
Thank you.
Number 3, Emilico from Shadow's House. Number 2, Sayu Ogiwara from Higehiro.
Hang on a second, I gotta put in Shadow's House for Higehiro.
And number 1, of course, Toru Honda from Fruits Basket. I was so tempted. I was really close to pointing Sayu up, but you know what? No. Toru deserves it. Toru fucking deserves it.
Especially after what happens in the final season.
Oh my god, her talk with Akito. Oh my god.
So number 5, we've got Miho Shida.
By the way, this is where Top Fruits Basket doesn't get any points.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not up to date on it, unfortunately.
Oh.
I know.
I
I'm
know.
sorry. I want to be.
And that's why Cal kicks you out.
Exactly.
Number 5, Miho Shirakawa from Odd Taxi. It's a cute sheep girl.
It's now got less points than Fruits Basket.
I thought she was supposed to be a llama. Hence the
Oh
long
no,
neck.
you're right. Sorry, you're
Yeah.
Mom.
Are you awake right now?
She's a cute animal. I know. I'm very.
Yeah, and she also knows Capoeira.
Moving on.
4, Vladilena from 86.
Yeah.
3, Perona from To Your Eternity. Number 2, entire female cast.
You know what? Actually, I was so close to putting March up there.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
Number 2, the entire female cast from Zombieland Saga. Number 1, Nagatoro.
Oh, you know what? I'm not surprised with Nagatoro.
Of course.
Also, I'm very happy you like me picked all the girls.
Yeah,
You
I
cannot
can't
pick
pick one of
one.
them, it's impossible.
You cannot pick one.
I decided I would pick one, but all the girls would get honourable mentions. I'd also say Vivaldi get an honourable mention, and Sayu, I really wanted to put her on. Did I put her on the list now? Come to think of it. I forgot. No, I didn't in the end.
I'm so surprised. I thought everyone would pick Sayu in the list.
Sayu was close, but I thought, no, I can't kick off. I would say, okay, who do I kick off the list out of these 5? And I just said, no, I can't kick any of them off. It's got to be this one. So Tai was very close to being the pick.
Yeah.
especially for her megaphone in the final concert. But my number 5 is Lily.
Okay.
Not surprising. She's
Best trans character ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feed on the tears of transphobes.
Especially because her picture was shown in Parliament.
Yes, that was...
Really?
Yes.
Did you not see in the news?
No!
Basically this woman got a load of emails because she was making incredibly awful anti-trans laws, trying to get those through. And someone sent her a picture of Lily saying, "Shut up, TERF." And it was like, that is my best moment. My girl made it to Parliament.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, because it was on BBC News. It happened.
That was the best moment of my life. That's just one of the best moments of my life, just seeing her taken down a peg because Lily got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy it was Lily of all people.
And also, they did a very good job with her character design this scene, because in the performance on like the Japan's Got Talent type show she goes on, they actually do put her in the trans pride flag colours.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
That's really
Which is
also Screw Light.
Screw what?
Screw Light.
I'm sorry,
He did have a bit of redemption at the end.
Yeah.
not that much of
Not
one.
that much, but yeah.
Also,
I'm not the only one who thought, oh god, he's gonna grow up and have a death note, isn't he?
incidentally, that would totally go viral on YouTube.
Yeah.
Number 4, I went for where's the list? Hina. Oh yeah, Vivi also was an honourable mention.
Yeah.
Hina from Tokyo Revengers.
I'm so happy she's getting some love.
Yeah.
She's such a good character.
Then I went for Minami from Daizenen. I'm surprised I'm the only one who had her.
No, I had hers on.
Oh yeah, Nagatoro from... Then it's Nagatoro.
Because Catgirl.
It's not because Catgirl, she's an awesome character. Shut up.
Who happens to dress as a cat.
I knew the second I saw that, I was saying, I cannot put this on my list now. And my number 1 is Toru, obviously.
The one downside with Nagatoro, she makes an Among Us reference.
Oh yeah.
Though that being said, I'm never going to get bored of the fact that she brought in both Hajime no Ippo references and Dragon Ball Z references.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, with the fusion.
And what was the dark side? No, what's the
Darksiders, yeah.
the dark side?
That's the girl with the Catgirl outfit.
Yeah.
So-
Well, in the fighting game, isn't it? Yeah.
I will say, all of us kind of had Toru and Nagataru as the top lot, with the exception of Reese.
Well,
actually just missed out
it's
by-
Darkstalkers, I think you're thinking.
Dark
Yeah,
Stalkers.
Darkstalkers.
Darksiders is the one with the Gods of the
Yeah,
Apocalypse,
that's
with the Four Horsemen.
Nephilim.
So, well, let's talk Toru then, because great character arc.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, she was so good.
It is... Because how many years has Fruits Basket been on now?
Three now. It started
So-
in 2019.
3 years.
Started in
Yeah,
2019, yeah.
So it's the end of a long 3-year journey where we see
Fuck, dude.
everyone's character arcs developed and we see the culmination of Toru's.
I should point out, we're saying this when we're recording this before the finale. The finale comes out on Monday after we recorded this.
I cannot come soon enough.
Yeah,
but
but literally just on what we've seen. She's easily best girl.
the story's over now,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
What we're dealing with now is the epilogue.
Yeah,
The story ended the second the get-together happened
yeah.
between the two, which I won't spoil for the people who...
No, I thought it would have ended when the Zodiac curse ended.
Yeah, I think those kind of coincided with one another. We had the couple getting together and the Zodiac curse breaking, which I think they really justified saying this was worth another go around, because I think they've now made it so I can't watch the 2001 version ever again.
Really?
It's pretty much like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm guessing.
It is very much like that. I can't watch the original Full Metal no, the difference is with Full Metal I can watch the original Full Metal Alchemist because it's very interesting, some of the choices they made in making their own thing. Whereas with Fruits Basket, they really... I can see why the author now really didn't like how it turned out, because it kind of misses the point in quite a few areas.
Really?
And it's way more of a comedy than it is a drama. This one nails the two and balances it quite well. I will say though, I was choosing which Fruits Basket manga to bring in for the display, and I thought I can't bring in the final one because it's kind of a spoiler.
Yeah.
But and I don't want to spoil it. Incidentally, how many? I think a bunch of us got it right. I can't remember who said who Toru would end up with who, but I think a bunch of us.
I went with Yuki only because what happened in season 1 and 2.
I went with Kyo.
Yeah, and
I would have guessed Yuki, I think.
I
But I don't know. So
I think it's because it was pointing more to Yuki because she spent the most time with him on screen.
But I think
At the time.
Yeah,
But
I kind of felt like kind of felt more like with Kyo down the end because it was around season 2 when Yuki started getting more buddy with Machi.
Yeah.
I will say though, by the end of it, they not only did they make the right choices, they completely justified
Yeah.
their
like,
choices.
I can make it a joke like 50% of the fan base is going to be pissed off by the end of the result.
I don't
But
think they
like,
are.
no, I think everyone's going to be happy.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a result. Like, it wasn't a result I was fully wanting, but I'm happy with it. I'm more than happy with it.
It was a result I wanted, to be honest.
Yeah, because at the end we saw 3 couples get together.
Yeah, exactly. Probably more actually, because Yuki's brother actually does get together with his assistant.
And the
Yeah.
and,
Was that
and-
shown?
Yeah, he hugs her after the break, the
and
curse break.
I think it's kind of implied that Shigure gets with Akito.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, which again.
Wait, that's what you thinking of. I was thinking you were meaning like the cow and the horse.
No, because that was earlier in the season.
Oh, you meant around.
That being said, the Haru and Rin's episode is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Horan's yeah. Oh my god.
But there's a lot here. Incidentally, Nagatoro topped Ren's list. Why Nagatoro in particular?
It's fucking Nagatoro.
Exactly.
I don't
It's
think it
Nagatoro.
needs any other explanation.
She is awesome. I do like the fact that she blatantly. I like the fact though that she blatantly gives off the air that she likes senpai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the fact that it would be so easy to make the character one note, and that's exactly what happens in Teasing Master Takagi-san. Is that she's just like she's just mischievous and likes the main character. But she Nagatoro is defensive for the main character for the protagonist, and she clearly cares a lot about him. She clearly fancies him, but she ridicules him.
I was
but she
getting
also supports him. It's
like I don't know about you, but I was getting a bit of Kaguya-sama vibes from that.
Yeah,
Not going to confess, but still imply it.
Yeah, in the game playing, definitely between the two.
God, I wouldn't. I will say.
Please give us the third season of Kaguya-sama, please. My favorite slice of life romance.
Good news, it's confirmed.
Woo!
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I do prefer Kaguya-sama over Fruits Basket.
Don't watch the OVA though.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Oh yeah, I saw a clip of that with the shower scene.
Yeah, I know the
Oh, that was bad.
That is gratuitous
A bunch
as
of
shit,
OVAs do shit like that. I'm pretty sure the OVA for We Never Learned did that.
It did.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't. How do I know that? I'm not even that big on We Never Learn.
A lot of people are. Do you know what? I've started reading the manga for that
I'm a bit tempted to. Honestly.
because everyone's saying it's really great, and I thought, okay, I'll try this now because the manga's done, which means I've definitely got an ending. So, okay, you've thrown down the challenge. I'll accept. Nagatoro didn't make your top 5.
Yeah, she just missed out. I just thought there were more characters who went through more of an arc this season than Nagatoro did.
But it's Nagatoro-san.
Yeah, but she kind of doesn't develop that much as a character.
You don't need.
No,
a character doesn't need to develop to be good. They just need to be fun.
Yeah, but other characters who have developed are more interesting.
I'll say Reese made a good argument there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very
I
fair.
would say the development is her affection for the main character because she doesn't initially like him. She does just think, oh, well, he's a dweeb. We'll just make fun of him, and then that kind of affection relationship grows.
I know the manga especially continues it forward. They both better each other essentially.
I'm so on the manga as soon as we're done.
Yeah, I hope we get a season 2 because I'll be honest, because I do not really want that manga on my shelf. I feel like it would give the rest of my collection AIDS.
It's
Well,
wow.
just wait till Cal comes in with the body pillow. And Nagatoro and a cat outfit.
Thanks for breaking the ice on that one, Reese.
Hey.
How is it this way round? Incidentally,
Elliot and I picked different.
Please don't be offended with that joke staying in.
And Elliot and I picked different to your you picked a To Your Eternity character.
No, it was an honorable mention. I would have gone with March personally.
Yeah. No, I picked Perona purely because that moment. She was only in it for a short space of time.
Yeah.
But the pivotal moment for her was obviously having the loss of the young girl character.
Yeah, March.
Yeah, March, and having the to face that.
My God, that episode.
Fucking hell, dude.
I don't think anything will top the first episode of that season of that show ever. But it was fucking close.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I liked the relationship they're building between Gugu and Reina, that's it. I like their relationship at the minute. That's quite cute.
Yeah, just that entire arc is is cute. I love this show. The show itself is really good.
Yeah. Also, the fact that Gugu went from small dude to massively hench in 4 years.
Yeah. He went from anime Amigo to fucking JoJo.
Yeah.
Incidentally, the top 3 at the minute is Vivi still in the lead with 19. Second place is Nagatoro with 13. And Fruits Basket is in third with 12.
Oh.
This is completely upsetting my expectations because I was imagining, for example, To Your Eternity was going to be way higher.
And it's only got 3 points so far.
Yeah.
That's what
Again, that just kind of shows like how diverse this season's been. Like seriously, these two categories have been so difficult to put in. There was so many I wanted to put in.
I've clearly missed out a lot with Vivi.
With best male though. Before we get to best male, again the one surprise for me was that Minami didn't make your top 5. I thought.
Yeah, she literally just missed out because she was number 6 for me.
Which one?
The main girl from Daizenen.
Oh right. Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I saw the other female character had more development this season, and her story arc was good, especially because what we learned with her sister in the end.
Yeah. Let's do best male then.
Yep.
So Reese, let's see yours. Presumably number 10.
Yep. So I did go with Iruma because the dark bit we get was good, and his normal personality was amazing.
No satisfaction.
Ninth with Odakawa, the walrus from Odd Taxi. He was the main character. He's literally Bruce Willis from The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
He even looks a bit like Bruce Willis.
Nice.
Well, I'll literally watch it. 8th, I went with Back Arrow. He has one of the best emotional arcs of the season.
Okay.
7th, I went with Takemichi from Tokyo Revengers. 6th, I went with Galma from Diner Zenon.
I'm surprised that's not in your top 5. He's not in your top 5. Also.
Yeah, he just missed out. 5th, I went with Fushi, To Your Eternity.
Okay, To Your Eternity finally gets a point.
Yep. And then 4th, because I couldn't choose, it's Gearless Joe and Chief.
Oh, fucking Chief.
Oh, Chief, man.
Oh,
MVP.
fucking Chief.
Oh man.
Yep. 3rd, I went with Shinae, or Undertaker from 86.
Boom.
2nd, I went with Yoshida from Higehiro.
Yeah, good choice actually.
I really liked his character. Yeah. And 1st, I went with Kyo from Fruits Basket.
Of course. Of fucking course.
Thank you.
He has such good development.
Elliot?
Okay, first of all, honorable mentions. See if you recognize this name. Naoto Hachioji.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Senpai from Dojo
yeah.
I think you mean Paisen.
Number 9 is Kotaro Tatsumi from Zombieland Saga Revenge. Number 8 is Galma from Daiozenon. 7, Matsumoto from Vivi Fluorite Eye Song. Number 6, Iruma Suzuki from Rocket Demon School Iruma-kun. Number 5 is Yoshida from Higehiro.
Yep.
Number 4 is Danji from Cardfight Vanguard Overdress. He's such a funny character. Number 3 is Fushi from To Your Eternity.
Yep.
Number 2 is Takemichi Hanegaki from Tokyo Revengers.
Which is doing way worse than I thought it was.
Number 1 is of course Kyo from Fruits Basket. Kyo Soma from Fruits Basket.
Number 3
And
points
this is
there.
where Fruits Basket takes the lead.
I think it might be about to. Let's...
Especially because we've still got best sequel to come.
So number 5 we've got Senpai from Nagatoro-san.
Smart.
Number 4. So number 4 and 3, I'm not 100% they go on best male because they're both technically like agender, I guess. So Fushi from To Your Eternity.
I think close enough at this point.
Rimuru from Slime Diaries.
Hey!
I think I'd say we'll go with that for now.
Yeah, because Rimuru does tend to identify as male most of the time.
Yeah,
Technically,
Fushi's
I
the
mean,
main.
in his old life he was male. So
And also in the Slime series itself.
Yeah, we'll go with it for now.
And number 2, Shinso from My Hero Academia.
Oh my god, yeah, he was
He's
really
a
good.
really good arc.
Yeah.
He was really good.
And number 1, of course, Odakawa.
Yeah.
From Odd
Odd Taxi.
Why didn't you watch more of it?
It's so good.
I'm so
good.
Can I just say, I'm so good you have not watched more Fruits Basket.
I know.
I wanted you to pick Kyo so badly.
Oh,
Okay.
but literally, Odd Taxi's been amazing.
Okay, let's wonder where my vote's going.
Wait, just put Kyo at number.
Yeah, I'll just do it
We
now.
already know it.
And the 3 points.
We already know it. I mean, come on, you're the big Fruits Basket fan of us.
Yeah, well, the ones that just missed the list, by the way, were the main character from Daizenen,
Galma.
That's it. I keep forgetting his name. That's annoying.
Galma.
Yeah,
Also, Deku. I thought he has a good stuff towards the end of this arc.
Yeah.
Trevor Belmont.
Oh my god, yeah,
the list.
Trevor.
And Gillis Joe nearly made the list.
Can I just say quickly with My Hero Academia, I'm very happy that no one picked it for biggest disappointment. Considering the fact that this season has been a bit... It's just been kind of more filler.
Yeah, especially with like the class versus class.
I still really liked it though.
Yeah,
I still thought it was really good.
It's been decent.
But even the weakest bit of My Hero Academia is still pretty good.
It's cool. It was cool to see It was cool to see Class B's powers a little bit.
Then I put down 1 point for Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, because Senpai got in my top 5. Then Fushi from To Your Eternity. Then Tatsumi from Zombieland Saga, because why not?
Good morning!
Then Takamichi from Tokyo Revengers.
Which one?
The main character from Tokyo Revengers.
Takamichi. I'm surprised no one picked Mikey, honestly. He's a lot of people's favourite.
Mikey's good, but I sympathise with Takamichi so much.
Honestly, I was a bit tempted to put Draken in.
Him and Hina have a great relationship.
Oh my god,
they are cute.
It's so wholesome. I would put, if Toru and Kyo didn't exist, they would be my favourite ship.
And now Kyo is my number 1.
Obviously.
Of course.
I mean, so all of us picked Kyo except Ren, obviously.
Because Ren's not seen it.
Because he has no taste.
Do you like old?
No, I do really like Fruits Basket. I just haven't caught up with it.
I will say Kyo gets a brilliant arc this.
Oh, he's had a fantastic arc from what I've seen already.
Yeah,
oh my god!
I really like him.
Like you can tell, this season is just for Kyo. I say it's for both Kyo and Akito this season.
There was the real focus of this season,
especially because we see the backstory for Kyo and why he is the way he is.
And it's a phenomenal twist.
Oh my god, I love
it. It actually because it doesn't. It's well foreshadowed.
Yeah.
They did, and it actually builds up why Kyo is the way he is a lot, especially around Toru.
Yeah.
We kind of get it now, and it's.
And the heartbreaking thing is that it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah. You also just have to love how much he opens up in the season. It felt like he was very closed off in the others, but this one he just really opens up.
Incidentally, what was the reason for Odd Taxi winning number 1 for you, Ren?
I just think he's a great character.
He is. He's such a deadpan character.
Yeah, deadpan is exactly it. Like he's clearly moral, but he's also very isolative, and he's like the way he responds to people. He does no bullshit. Like he meets the most zany, crazy characters, and he's just like, just go and leave me alone.
It's weird because a lot of people online are speculating that he could be on the spectrum.
Oh, that's an interesting take.
That's interesting.
Interesting take.
I'm gonna have to watch Odd Taxi.
Oh, you need to.
I have a feeling it might be someone's wild card, honestly.
Incidentally, on that note, we all
picked Takamichi, I think.
Takamichi, I think we all picked.
He was 7th for me.
He was
honourable mention.
Fushi was probably the only consistent scorer amongst all of us.
Yep, he was 5th for me.
He was 3rd for me.
He was 4th for me.
He was 3rd for me.
Again, that first episode is so good, and I do like the fact Fushi is a character who literally has to develop throughout the entire series. He's kind of forced to.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting perspective as a character in that one because
it's literally coming from a blank slate and learning what the world is like.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like watching an anti-vaxxer learn about the world.
Or a flat earther learn about the world.
Send your hate.
Or Jake Paul learn about the world.
Send your hate mail in the corner. That'd be interesting. Who we get more complaints from? Jake Paul fans, anti-vaxxers, or flat earthers? Please,
I'd say flat earthers, then Jake Paulers, then anti-vaxxers.
Oh no, anti-vaxxers.
No, anti-vaxxers are too busy being on Facebook chatting with each other.
I'd say Jake Paulers is second because I feel like there's more of them than flat earthers, but I don't think any of them watch our show.
Well, the problem with flat earthers, their main principle is that humanity's never been to space and there's no such thing as satellites, so they don't believe in the internet.
Oh wow!
They don't believe in the internet.
They don't believe in it.
Hello! How are you? Yep. How do you think you were watching us? Netflix? That's on the internet, actually. Fuck.
Also, they don't believe in GPS.
Also, while we're on the subject, can someone tell them the internet is not satellites? It's just loads of cables underwater.
Yeah, but the thing about GPS, we all know it's from satellites in space.
Yeah.
They believe it's from underground networks.
That's the internet, you
Quite,
moron.
quite possibly run by lizard people.
Yeah, which is funny because a Mexican person pointed out because he said, "Oh, the GPS could runs ground in Mexico." A Mexican said they can't even invest in decent underground pipes for water. Nowhere could they invest in underground cables for GPS.
That's why I'm always amazed by people say like coronavirus is government control, because like
Yeah.
if the government had control, then we wouldn't be in this fucking entire situation. Like,
Yeah.
This is there's a really actually. Can I plug a good conspiracy podcast I heard? It's done by one of the guys who did the Revolution Will Be Televised. It's called. He runs one on like podcast channels, and it doesn't really go into conspiracies. More goes into why people believe them.
Yeah.
And it's a very good one. It's called The Conspiracist. I would say check that one out. And actually, they did the most recent one was on David Irving and the flat and not the flat earthers, the lizard. We're all secretly run by lizards.
Oh
one.
yeah.
And he did point out there might be a slightly anti-Semitic undertone to it. But
there are lots of
let's
things.
moving on. Yeah, no. In fact, they did a whole episode on anti-Semitic conspiracy theories
Yeah.
because they just said they got David Baddiel on for that one. Let's talk some sequels now.
This is the one time where I actually have a top 10 in sequels.
What was I watching? I think I have 5.
I did manage to get my 10.
Is
So-
Dinosaur a sequel?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah, especially a sequel.
Technically, I mean, it takes place
Shit.
after Gridman.
Yeah, because Auntie shows up
I was.
as Knight.
I had an original. Shit, I gotta change my list.
Yeah, and it's even getting another sequel.
Why do I have the
Gridman
why
X
do I have
Dinosaur?
the why do I have the OP the Fruit Basket in my head?
Right. Yeah, I've got to change this list now.
I've still got fucking.
Right, my
Lily's song in.
sorry, My
No,
Hero
no,
Academia.
no.
Sorry, My Hero Academia. You don't make the top 5. I'm afraid.
Generally the OP.
So number 10, I did go with Overdress.
Okay.
I'm not kept up with it, but it was good.
Hey,
Also.
hey, Vanguard gets some validation from someone aside from me.
Good news. Elliot Hige Hero now makes the list.
Hey!
9th, I went with How Not Summon a Demon Lord Season 2. It is better than the first season, but not by much.
Yeah.
8th, I went with Demon School Iruma-kun.
Yeah.
7th, My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
6th, Zombieland Saga Season 2. 5th, Slime Diaries.
That surprised me. I didn't think it would get the points there.
4th, Dinozenon.
Smart.
3rd, Megalobox Nomad.
7. Yep.
And First Fruits Basket.
Bang.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised Dinosaur's not higher for you.
Literally, all these sequels have been amazing.
Legit, fucking
They really
legit.
have, yeah.
Elliot, let's find out how your list went.
Honourable
Although I think I
mention-
know.
Honourable mentions. Number 10 is Slime Diaries. Number 9 is Moriarty the Patriot. Number 8 is Cardboard Vanguard Overdress. That has been super good. Number 7 is My Hero Academia. Number 6 is Dinozenon. Number 5 is Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun.
It's got some points.
Hey!
It's back on 1.
Number 4 is Zombieland Saga Revenge.
Oh yeah, Zombieland didn't make your one.
It got number 6.
Oh, yes,
it
it
just
did.
missed out behind Slime Diaries.
Oh.
Number 3 is Nomad Megalobox 2.
Smart choice.
Number 2 is Castlevania.
Smart.
Number 1, of course, is Fruits Basket.
And now, if I was to remember the Castlevania ahead, I would have put that on my list.
In the top 5 or honorable mention?
Probably top 5. I think it would have edged out Slime Diaries.
Yeah.
So number 5, Dinosaur. Number 4, Megalobox Season 2. Number 3, I put My Hero Academia Season 2 weirdly. So I was not watching that this season.
We're well off that.
Yeah, so instead of watching Vivi, he went all the way back.
I mean, in all
to season
fairness,
two.
Season 2 was a tournament arc.
It was, yeah.
It was, yeah.
That's why you got confused.
Yeah, exactly. Number 2 is Slime Diaries.
I'm surprised it's that high.
And number 1 is Zombieland Saga Season 2. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. But
Yeah.
It's been fab.
Right.
I mean, I'm a big slime fan.
So
Yeah,
obviously-
I'm the one. Yeah, it's only number 10 for me.
So obviously, Slime Diaries, Iruma-kun, and My Hero Academia Season 5 just missed off on being on this. My number 5 was Megalobox Season 2.
Mhm.
Then number 4 was Daizenon, which was great.
Yeah.
Then Castlevania.
Me and Calvin were the only ones who remember that show existed.
I actually didn't watch the.
Then
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Oh,
bro, you
I
need to.
I know. I've heard it's amazing.
Like, just binge it. I binged it in one sitting. It is amazing.
So I'll talk about that.
then of course it's Zombieland Saga R, because what did you think?
And
Fruits Basket number 1,
of
obviously.
course. I mean, did anyone expect anything else? He picked up Fruits Basket as his number 1 sequel every season.
No, I didn't.
Did you not?
Kaguya-sama beat it last year, remember?
Oh, fuck yeah!
So, with Castlevania, because obviously I've been without internet for a few days, I did download it all onto my phone, and I was hoping I could AirPlay it to the telly or to my laptop, but I need a Wi-Fi connection.
Yes, obviously you do. Why did you think
No,
otherwise?
because I have mobile. Because I could do hotspot, so I could hotspot my phone. But it
Then
wasn't.
you have
It wasn't allowing me to AirPlay, and so I didn't want to watch it because I felt like I wouldn't do it justice if I'm watching fucking Castlevania, which is incredible animation on my phone.
That's very fair enough.
So I did want to wait on it. So.
Incidentally,
Well, the main reason I forgot Castlevania is because it aired so early. And I was cramming everything else. So I forgot.
Meanwhile, with me, I was purposefully not watching it until around. Actually, just this week. I was planning on saving it until just before we were doing that.
we gushed a lot about Fruits Basket.
It was worth
Yeah.
it.
We gushed a lot about Fruits Basket, so we've already said Castlevania we think is a perfect finale.
Yeah.
I already gushed enough about it, as I said. Favourite non-Japanese
Fruits
show.
Basket, again, perfect finale.
Yeah.
Like, my God, just Jesus.
And I'm glad everyone else picked it. I thought I'd be the only one picking for best sequel.
Obviously not!
Yeah.
It was amazing!
I thought he'd be Daizenon, and you would be something else, possibly Castlevania, although you might come onto my side, and I knew he was too far gone.
Dude, I was gushing about it as much as you were.
Oh, and Zombieland Saga, I'm surprised, didn't do better than it turned out. Ren picked it for number 1.
I'm kind of surprised Reese didn't pick it in his top 5.
Yeah, it just missed out to Slime
Yeah,
Diaries.
I'm surprised you prefer Slime Diaries to it.
Yeah, I just felt like the whole animation, the whole arcs, and learning more about the backstories of the characters for Slime was more interesting.
That being said, Zombieland Saga Season 2 was fantastic.
It was phenomenal.
What
What the hell's up with that ending?
Yeah. Like, seriously, my already over 200 tweet where I said, just what the damn hell was that?
Yeah.
And I literally just said it in chat, just like, what? What the fuck happened to Saga?
Yeah.
I reckon they'll answer that. I don't think that will be the start of Season 3 of the movie, but I think that will lead into it.
Oh, I want there to be Season 3. That fucking better be.
Yeah. Which is funny as well, because Mappa even did a April Fool's joke last year for the film, and it features the plot twist at the end, and everyone just laughed it off, saying, "Oh no, it's just an April Fool's Day joke."
Yeah. Why do they do that?
No.
It's brilliant, by the way.
It sounds brilliant.
I promise. Also, the final concert.
Oh, so
Oh
good.
my God, that was...
It felt like a culmination.
Awesome.
The thing is, that's why it could have been a finale if they chose not to do the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Because you could have said that's the end of it, because it's the perfect culmination of everything they've done and everything they've worked. Can I just say that the first 2 people in the stadium being the Bulk and Skull
Yes.
guys?
Were you expecting anything else?
That to me was just...
Especially in full makeup as well, considering what's happened to Saga.
I love those dorks so much.
I love them so much. Get a t-shirt. I want them on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that they moshed people into respecting Franshushu.
Yeah, like they were the first to really respect them.
Yeah.
So it felt right they be the first ones in the stadium, and then everyone does it. I also kind of like the fact that I thought the reporter's arc was really good.
Yeah.
Well, I thought. Also, how good was it to have that episode with Ty just wandering around town buying
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
supplies?
Oh
And
my
again-
God! Also, how good was Tatsumi? Like even just around the beginning, just him drunk off his ass after a failed concert.
Yeah, and also we found out that he nearly dies 3 times in this season alone.
Yeah.
But they are. I mean, what they're hinting about.
Just the episode with Mai Mai as well. Just the beginning when it's just an exact copy of the first episode's opening.
Just dragging her back.
I like the fact that he's like, wait, where did you get this body from?
I didn't do it. I didn't kill her.
It's like, okay, well this works faster than we thought. Also, I wouldn't have objected to Mai being a full member of the group. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I wouldn't have.
But okay, she gets her moment, and I suppose it would have fucked up the group dynamic a little bit. But I thought they did but I'm glad they gave her moment.
Yeah.
Apparently, I turned back and checked some of the old episodes. They genuinely did put her in the background in all these shots, just in case they decide to use her.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
So they genuinely had a plan for this one.
And also, we need to start reading the manga now, because it has important lore that we're not seeing on the show.
What?
Yeah, there's a manga that goes into Ty's backstory and the whole Curse of Saga thing. I did think the addition of supernatural elements felt a bit... That level of supernatural elements is a bit weird.
I was going to say the show is entirely supernatural.
Well, the whole thing, Yugili, back in like the Revolution, that sets up most of the backstory as well, because we find out more about the barkeeper.
Oh yeah, as well,
Yeah.
because he's a bit of a misnomer.
Yeah.
The one that surprised me did as well as it did, because I thought it wasn't going to. Slime Diaries.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
I'm seriously surprised by how much I enjoyed that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same as well. I mean, I'm glad it got some points off me in the end. I'll say as well, can I say, I thought Megalobox Season 2 was great.
Yes, very good.
Oh my god. I was not expecting it to be as good as the first one. It was even better.
I like the fact they did actually say... I was kind of a bit disappointed in the end where they said... Because I hate endings that retroactively say the good ending didn't happen, but I think they made it work in this one eventually. Because I was like, wait, what? So that meant nothing? But it was like, no, obviously that wasn't going to fix all their problems.
Yeah.
Joe winning the championship was not going to fix everything.
Yeah, it's very idealistic.
Yeah, and like everything, it's kind of like everything was good until Pops died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is where it borrows elements from Rocky 3.
And it's just it was kind of like, I'm glad they did that and they have a redemption for Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, we're recording this before the finale, which is on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll nail that.
I'll say if we do get season 3, I hope it's more like Creed with Joe training someone up.
Yeah.
Like maybe Louis.
Well, we did get that at the start, him training Chief.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's.
I mean, like more a full term
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, especially the main kid. What's his name again? The one
Sachiko.
Sachiko, that's it. Especially if it's him, I'd like to see him become the new main character.
Yeah. And actually win his first fight.
So I think we can do. We're really running low on time, so let's go into originals now.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing with Dinosaur on. I didn't place it higher only because it doesn't do that much as a sequel itself. It was more self-contained until the halfway point.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why it didn't rank higher.
Do you know one of the things for me about Daizena now? I'll say it's. I think I put in a Twitter chat we had where I said I prefer the protagonists in Daizenen, but I prefer the antagonists in Gridman.
Yeah, because Gridman's because Akane had a lot more development than the kaiju eugenists.
Yeah.
That being said,
kaiju eugenics.
That being said, I love Minami and
Galma.
Galma as a pair.
Oh no, not Galma. I know the one you mean.
Yo something. The main guy with blue hair.
Yeah.
Yoshida.
That's
Higehiro.
Oh yeah, give me a sec.
Well, anyway, let's go. While he's doing that, let's go on to originals. Let's do best originals. Time to finish off this board, and 30 is the score to beat that Fruits Basket is on at the minute.
Wow.
Fair play. Yomogi.
Yomogi.
That's it.
Those two are cute together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he still gets
Ship.
cock-blocked at the end.
I think it implies they got together.
Yeah. So honorable mentions, I've got Killing Science for 300 Years. It has a bunny death metal singer episode.
Ah, fuck yeah.
To Your Eternity.
Whoa, I thought that would make your top 5.
No. Nagatoro, also as Kylo Ren in the anime.
Kill him. I'm
Am
killing
I
him.
Nagatoro now?
It depends how do I see yourself.
Wait, does that mean we're Nagatoro's friends?
Yes.
Yay!
Help me.
I call to be.
Oh, so that's why Cal makes Ren dressed up as a cat.
I do not.
Come on.
I call to be the one with orange hair.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
be
done.
whichever the other
Good
two
night,
are.
everyone.
Alright, going back. And then the last one I mentioned one with Odd Taxi. It just missed out.
Wow.
So 5th, I've got Shadow's House.
Ooh.
I think I keep forgetting about Shadow's House.
Oh, so good.
Dare you?
4th, I went with Tokyo Revengers. 3rd, I went with Vivi.
Whoa, I thought that would be your number
Yeah,
one.
consider how much you've been praising it.
2nd, I went with 86.
Oh, wow.
Because of the drama we get last couple of episodes. And first, I went Higehiro.
Oh, I.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
As a whole, I am so impressed by
I
the
was
show.
not expecting that. Oh shit.
Wow.
Move this light, for fuck's sake.
Move,
Stop.
bitch, get out the way.
Stuck, never mind.
Ren versus Ledgers, Elliot versus Lance.
That
The difference is Elliot can win.
Oh.
Alright, number 10, I've been killing slimes for 200 years and maxed out my level.
Yep.
Really, just a really cute slice of life, isekai slice of life. Number 9, Those Snow White Notes. Was not expecting it to be as good as it was.
Ha!
Number 8, 86.
Yep.
Number 7, Full Dive. Seriously underrated show. Number 6, Hige Hero. It only just missed out.
Oh man!
Number 5 is Don't Worry Me Nagatoro-san.
I thought that would be your number 1. I'm surprised at that one.
I think you'll be kind of surprised by my number 1, honestly. Number 4 is Shadow's House. It was so good. I can't. I'm seriously just so surprised by how.
Okay, I've got to watch more of this. This is.
You need to.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really
no,
need to.
I'm
Number
you
three-
convinced me.
Number 3, VV Fly Ice Song.
21.
Number 2 is To Your Eternity. Number 1 is Tokyo Revengers.
Really?
Oh.
I loved it. I'm serious. I loved that show.
It has been really good.
Okay, Ren.
So number 5. 86.
What's
Yeah. 86 is number 5.
Yep.
Number 4 is Tokyo Revengers. Number 3
Ba-dam.
is To Your Eternity.
Why are you doing that?
We're going to your eternity.
Number 2 is Nagatoro.
Stop doing that. Oh, what's number 1 gonna be?
Number 1's on Taxi.
Of course, he picked on
Did I
Taxi.
call that convince you to watch more of it?
Because the boomer hates furries.
That's true, yeah. It's internalised hatred because of his cat fetish.
I do not have a cat fetish.
Yeah, it's because there's not enough cat characters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there needs to be more.
Well, that's confusing.
There's pretty much the idol group, and,
Yeah.
and that's not enough for him.
But how can that be? He likes B-stars.
Insatiable.
Can
Yeah,
I-
there's no cats in there.
Can we move on, please?
Never.
And there's a tiger in it, so shut up.
There's also the Lion Gang.
Still feline.
My number 86 just missed out for me. So did what was it? I suppose Full Dive, I'd say, but it wasn't huge for it.
I think I'm the only one that actually really liked
Number
it.
5, because it turns out that Daizen was that we were counting Daizen as a sequel. It now is Hige Hero, which I'm glad because I wanted to show that show some love. Then Vivi, which didn't get number 1 on anyone's one. I'm surprised by that.
I'm a bit surprised, yeah.
Then Tokyo Revengers. Then number 2 was To Your Eternity.
I'm surprised no one picked that for number 1.
And my number 1 was Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Oh my
course.
god!
Dude.
That
Of
is so
course.
surprising!
That is fair.
We knew it! I knew it! There's a cat costume in. That deserves a Fortnite for dance.
One, no, that does not deserve a Fortnite dance. I just like the comedy and the main pairing in that one so much, and I was looking forward every week to it. To Your Eternity has those kind of slower episodes.
Yeah,
that
that was my main problem.
I think we all have to admit though, To Your Eternity had the best start.
yeah, the best. The first episode is genius.
The first episode is perfect in my eyes.
So we've each,
absolutely
we've
perfect.
each picked different
Yeah,
best originals as well.
Nagatoro, Odd Taxi,
Hige
Higehiro, and
Tokyo Revengers.
so Reese, why in particular Higehiro?
I just think, as a story as a whole, it really reflects on the best of humanity and the worst of humanity, and we really see a whole spectrum of people.
Yeah, I agree.
And also how appearances can be very deceptive.
Exactly. I will say though, you're going to be. I'm going to cover the bases right now. You're going to be called a hypocrite for hating Koikomo and liking Higehiro, because I know.
No, because the main character is not.
Because
Well, I was
Yo-
going to say in the comments.
because Yoshida needs a hug.
Yeah.
The main character of Koikomo needs
Yeah.
a stabbing.
Yeah.
And Yoshida treats Sayu with respect.
And as an actual person.
And actually, and is
Yeah, I mean-
way more honest with
Yeah,
her.
I mean I think the bit where we all realize like Yoshida, oh shit, this is actually a really good person. Is if you try to have sex with me, I'll kick you out.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Like he's not trying to take advantage of Saya. Oh, he's legitimately one of the best.
Which you dropped it because you thought it was a bit creepy.
It was the first shot of the female character was like an upskirt shot, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going, so I just dropped it.
It does not go.
I believe it gets better.
There's
so,
only there's one shot in the underwear, but it does like
It
But
has,
it is related to.
it has a reason to. It has a
And
reason to be
I
there.
understand, and I think you could make the argument that she's trying to, because she does come on to him in that first episode, so maybe she's trying to make herself.
Well, yeah,
It's 'cause-
because that's her issue. She has no self-confidence,
It's
And
and
also-
she uses sex as a currency.
Yeah, she pretty much like has sex with men so that she can stay with
This
them. For a
ties
while.
into our pre-street vlog conversation, actually. Weirdly, we were talking about sex for currency. Sorry.
Yeah, it does actually.
Sorry. Full circle. Anyway.
We might need to do a bit more of a detail about that one, so people don't get the wrong idea on that.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Ren was just talking about his prostitution
That's
job.
it. Yeah, totally not talking about monkeys having access to currency, and the first thing they do is prostitution.
Yeah, that was a study.
Yeah,
that was,
again, Ren.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
I should stress we were talking about a study done on chimpanzees.
Yeah.
That when they got currency, they became they immediately.
I'm
A
getting-
study which was heavily based on Ren's life.
I'm gonna
I
stop.
And Calvin's cat fetish.
do not have a cat fetish.
Okay, your foot fetish.
I do not have a foot fetish either.
Okay, your fetish for buying copies of Ori.
Moving on.
As Cal sits upon his throne of Ori copies.
I've only bought it 4 times.
Times that by 1,000 and you'll
So
be
far.
more accurate.
Yeah, because Cal's doing his own version of Game of Thrones.
Can
He
we-
said the Iron Throne is just copies of Ori.
Moving on. Ren, why did you? I'm going to move to him because he's going to have a lot less to say. Why did you pick Odd Taxi?
I thought the dialogue was really good. I think all of the characters have really unique interactions. It's just like such a non-standard show, and I
Yeah.
think it does enough to differentiate itself from like pretty much anything I've seen before. So I thought this.
And it's also very realistic for if you break your phone, what happens?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just thought it was phenomenal. Very consistently, really great as well.
Yeah, because it's really great, like sort of like it's a film noir, but with animals.
The what?
A film noir.
Oh, a film. Yeah, very much. Yeah.
Yeah. So moving swiftly.
Calvin checking our equipment like when we're nearly finished recording.
Yeah, that is weird. It's all right. It's fine. But let's talk Elliot's choice. What was it particularly for you that made you want to go with your choice?
Tokyo Revengers. I just did not know what I was expecting going into it. What I was essentially expecting was just from the promo footage. Oh, this guy dies and gets reincarnated as a delinquent, and I didn't. And what I got was just a powerhouse of like emotion, brotherhood, camaraderie, just all this stuff. The characters were so well. The characters were so well developed. The story was so gripping. Was just so gripping. There literally was not a character I didn't like.
Yeah, because what I saw before going in, people were referring it to as Steins Gate meets the butterfly effect.
I think that's a good.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people compared it to Erased.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's just, I absolutely loved it. The thing is, I was so picked to picking between To Your Eternity and this. To Your Eternity gripped me at the first episode and kind of hung on to it loosely. There were times where like it tightened its grip, but still sort of was loose. Tokyo Revengers gripped me from the beginning and did not let go. I just fell in love. I just fell in love with it. We're getting more of it. I don't know how many more episodes we're gonna get because currently the episode count is unknown.
I think it'll be 24 episodes in total.
But like seriously, I'm 100% getting the manga after this.
Well, it's
yeah,
not-
man.
it's
Well,
not
the first
fair-
half was only 11 episodes, wasn't it?
No, there's another episode to go before we're done with the first half.
Oh, I've always said it's finished its first call.
Has it done 12 episodes? So?
No, I think it's been 11.
If it's 11, then it might be 22 episodes. in
Wait,
total.
what? Do we not have the manga here?
No, we do have the manga, but it's only digital format, no physical
Oh,
version.
come on!
You're gonna have to, but it is all available on Comics. Most of it's available on Comixology at this point.
All right. Well, needless to say, I absolutely love it. I hope we get more.
Incidentally, do I have to justify my choice for Nagatoro now?
No, because we all know your fetish.
I do not have a fetish. and
No, just explain why you enjoy it at least.
I do. I like the jokes landed well. I was looking. It was like the dynamic between Senpai and Nagatoro is great. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do with it. I'm wondering what will happen if the jokes still land if you catch my drift.
I think it'll have a similar challenge. I mean, because we've seen the comparisons between Uzaki-chan and Teasing Master Takagi-san. is that it has to do something different in its next season, and I think the important differentiation we've made is that it's similar to Kaguya-sama.
From what I heard, like they actually within the manga they actually down the line they actually start going through arcs because we're kind of getting a mini arc with this, like with the
art school.
with the school fair.
Yes.
You get a lot. From what I know, we get like more of that down the line in the manga. So I feel like if we did get another season, we would get something extra, something to help us stand out.
It seems as if there's almost a rivalry developing currently between Nagatoro and the
Art
school
club.
council
Art president.
Yeah. So I'd imagine they'll probably try and do something with that.
Probably.
But no, I definitely rate your.
Seriously, why does I do have to wonder why the school let her pose like that for a painting?
Yeah.
Because it's art, Cal.
Also, why they just let her?
Because what is more artistic than big booty bitches?
Yeah, it was also explained as well. That piece wasn't from the school itself, it was from an art exhibition that they brought over.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, I think we should ask, why does Naruto have that?
No, it was in the school supplies. It was locked away.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, then why does the school keep having that?
Because it's a common practice for schools to keep previous materials.
And let's just leave it there, but let's not dive any further into that.
Yeah.
Stop ruining my joke!
Well, excuse me for doing art at high school.
Excuse him for doing research.
We all make mistakes. Okay, let's move.
Let's move.
Excuse me for trying to do my usual shit jokes.
Yay!
Yeah, shit joke being the operative word now.
He's going to kick his ass on Smash after this. So
Oh, probably, yeah.
Incidentally,
I mean, I acknowledge all my jokes are shit. I just love making them.
same.
I completely support it.
Yeah.
Well, let's go over the top 5, but I think it's kind of pointless.
Yep.
But let's do it anyway. Top spot was Fruits Basket. The
Yep.
final season got 30 points.
Of course.
Second place was Vivi. It scored 22. Third place went to Nagatoro with 20. Fourth place was Zombieland Saga Revenge. It got 16. And on fifth place was Shadow's House with 13.
Oh, wow. I didn't think Shadow's House would do that well.
Yeah.
Especially as it was just me and Ali giving it points.
Oh, God, it's him with Gundam Origins, the origin all over again.
See,
Iron Blood's an Orphan. Every nomination.
King's Game, every nomination!
For the Razzies.
I feel awful. I haven't seen 3 of the top 5.
But now normally we go through it and say which one should be the choice, but I think this one's an obvious winner.
I mean, yeah, pretty much at this
Yes.
point.
Like, to be, it's 8 points ahead of Fruits Basket is 8 points ahead of Vivi.
I'm happy to defer to your guys' opinion.
Yeah, and it is the combination of a 3-year journey.
I mean, I'll be honest. I pretty much knew that Fruits Basket was going to win anyway.
Let's be honest. I didn't, to be honest. I thought there was Vivi might do it from you guys, what you guys were saying online, or maybe Nagatoro might be a sort of like a dark, a sort of like the underdog that would come up and take the spot.
Yeah.
Let's say that I'd also Fruits Basket. We've not nominated Fruits Basket 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
I think now it deserves a nomination.
Full on, yeah.
So
my question. Sorry, go for it.
go ahead. What's your question? On
No,
this one?
I'll ask afterwards.
Well, then for the Anime Amigos Anime of the Season, Spring 2021 is Fruits Basket, the final.
Everybody, clap your hands!
Never gets old.
Never does.
A relic of a
4-year-old, 4 nearly 5-year-old jokes still going strong.
What's your pick?
Well, I was going to ask, is there anything do we think that can come up to unseat Fruits Basket for this year? Because it just seems so overwhelming.
I wouldn't count anything else at this point.
Yeah.
I would say, especially considering that Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2 is coming next season.
Yeah, that's what July 2nd.
Already mounting
Eighth.
controversy for no reason.
I mean,
Yeah.
Stupid reasons.
I mean, for me, there's still that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Oh, true, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We do have the second. We do, yeah. The second
Oh,
call.
the second half of it, but obviously we're counting that as a holdover next season.
Yeah.
And then
But,
we've also got the second half of Attack on Titan Season 4.
Oh, and by the way, the controversy surrounding Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is stupid.
Yeah.
Neuralities.
Who?
Basically, she's a YouTuber who practically accused the author of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid of being a paedophile.
Oh, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. It's not like he's the fucking author of Act Age, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's up.
It's like, Jesus Christ, guys. The fact you saw it that way really says more about you than it does about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
This is also someone who claimed that ReZero is basically a really harmful male power fantasy.
No, it's not! Subaru's the
dies.
Subaru's the weakest person in the show.
If it's a power fantasy, it's SAO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's not the same person who said SAO. It's like one of the greatest animations.
No. They complained about SEO as well, but they complained about all isekai, saying basically why is there not enough anime aimed at women, despite the fact anime is one of the few mediums that really does have a major female
They
target.
have-
A sentence of a book. I mean, maybe not the sentence of a bookworm, but My Next Life is a Villainess.
Buffy.
There's a ton of good female-led shows now.
Yeah, exactly.
A Sense of a Bookworm,
Vivi, this season.
great. You could say
Not just Vivi. Fucking Zombieland Saga. Higehiro.
Yeah.
there's. The point is, I found it so bizarre that this argument was being. Honestly, I'll send you a video of sort of like a counter argument to everything they said, but because I don't want to give them the views.
Yeah.
But let's talk what's coming in the summer. So
I've no idea. I haven't looked.
I've also not watched either.
I've seen some.
One that I'm interested in looking into is it's called Girlfriend, and it is it's an anime about a polyamorous relationship.
Oh.
So I'm like, please don't fuck this up. Please don't.
This is where it's about Mormons.
Do you know most Mormon groups don't actually believe in that?
I know.
Speaking of My Next Life is a Villainess, the second season's coming out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
I'm super excited for that. Hell yeah.
The Love Live fans are gonna get Superstar. We obviously don't really watch Love Live.
Oh no, second season of I Stood Upon 100 Million Lives or
Yeah.
whatever it's
Oh
called.
wow, yeah. Who remembers that from
I will say
fall last year?
A lot of people are really saying this. The Aquatope on White Sand. A lot of people are saying that's going to be really good.
Higurashi is apparently.
Yeah, we're getting another Higurashi.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's a Resident Evil anime that's coming to Netflix.
Oh sick.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Sonny Boy. A lot of people are really promoting that, and Funimation in particular has done a preview for that one, so they're really confident in that.
Yeah, we've also got the sports one like Remain, which is like water volleyball.
Cool.
Oh, cool! Haikyuu on the water.
Yeah.
One I'm very curious in because Crunchyroll's kind of promoting it, and I love the title. Fena Pirate Princess.
That does sound cool.
That sounds interesting as hell.
Luffy will have words.
I feel like this isn't going to be another isekai. How a realistic hero rebuilt the kingdom.
That sounds like it.
That sounds like a very light novel isekai story.
The thing is, though, you said about sports anime. I haven't seen a sports anime. It's been a while that I've really gotten into.
Bloody hell, someone's coming back.
You watched
Get some
Wait,
Robo.
what about
Wow.
Wait, what about One with the Wind?
What now?
What about One with the Wind?
Run with the Wind. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
You watched Haikyuu like about 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, I'm saying
I
that
think about
a new show.
Of course, Scarlet Nexus is coming out.
You didn't like that rhythmic dancing one from this season, Cal? What?
Which one?
Backflip.
Backflip.
Oh, Backflip,
It's
yeah.
basically on land free.
Yeah.
Moving.
I got that. But Get a Robo is getting a 5th season.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's one of the older mecha shows from the 70s.
We're getting a second sequel to Madoka Magica Gaiden.
I wasn't a big fan of that. The first one. Of that.
I love the art for this.
I'm looking
show.
forward to the fact they will be bringing back Madoka Magica's main continuity full time.
Yeah.
I love the art for this show, which is called Ore Tsushima, which is literally just a cat with a tablet. I don't know
Cal?
what it is.
No, I was damn it! I nearly got there. Shall I say?
I like the look of the art style for Get a Robo. To be fair, that looks
I
cool.
would say though, one of the ones that I'm going to be very interested in how it plays out is Scarlet Nexus, just because the video. We're recording this on the day the video game comes out, and the anime is going to be running concurrently with people playing the game.
Yeah.
So will they be adapting the game, or will this be like a side story? I'm going to be interested to see how it all plays out. My copy's probably waiting for me at home.
Mine's waiting for me on Steam.
There's a show which I just saw the logo for, and it's called Megaton Q Musashi. And it's the fucking logo for Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's just me.
That is the logo.
Yeah, that's getting another me.
Also, Asia Micro Surprise getting an OVA.
Oh,
Right.
oh wow.
That'll be,
okay.
It will be interesting to see if that actually premiere.
It's got great art.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see if that actually premieres on Crunchyroll same day.
Very
Oh
interested to watch
fuck.
that.
Interestingly, one we do know will be on Crunchyroll same day as an OVA is the Tonikawa OVA.
Yeah.
That comes on August the 18th. Well, No one call me during that time. I
Just like how no one calls Cal when Nagatoro is on.
Everyone just starts spamming him with calls.
Naturally.
now. That's it, us for this. So I think that's us for this month then.
Oh, also the biggest news: Free's getting its 4th film.
What everyone's been clamouring for.
Well done. More of the shirtless boys getting the girls wet.
And also other boys.
Yes, and the boys.
Oh yeah, we don't judge. We don't judge.
Of course, Pride Month, exactly.
How did your decision?
because I put Lily in there to celebrate Pride Month.
Oh yeah.
And basically to piss off the TERFs.
Yeah.
Because fuck the
I
TERFs.
don't think we have any TERFs who follow us, but if they do, fuck you.
Exactly. So best trans character gets some limelight.
Hey.
Oh, and also 1st of July we're getting Gundam Hathaway on Netflix, the English release.
Gundam Hathaway.
Hathaway.
It's a
As in
sequel.
Anne Hathaway.
No, but
Sorry, I was like, she's in it.
Wait, this is a sequel to another Gundam.
Yep, Char's Counterattack.
That's still on Netflix, I'm guessing, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
All the Gundam films are now on Netflix, except the Zeta ones.
I will say though, judging by the plot synopsis of Hathaway, you won't. I'm not sure it's entirely necessary to watch Charles Counterattack, but it will enrich your experience.
It explains a lot because it flashes back.
Can I make a request? Can we review that as Digimon Adventure next month? Because the next video is going to be on Digimon Adventure. I don't think anyone.
Do you know
wants to do
what? You're absolutely right. Next month we're reviewing Gundam Hathaway.
that. Hey!
So literally, you're watching order is the 3 original Gundam films are on Netflix, 2.5 hours each. And then you got the entirety of Zeta, so that's over 50 episodes.
Fucking hell, what?
And you can't watch the 3 Zeta films because they changed the ending, making it non-canon to the rest of the UC timeline. Then you got double Zeta for another.
Just
50
watch the
episodes.
entire 40 years of Gundam.
Yes, and then you got Charles Counterattack.
Send me this.
Can I not just watch Char's Counterattack?
No, because you miss out the whole development of Char from the original Gundam and Zeta.
Send me this.
Can I watch the original Gundam films and then Char's Counterattack?
Yes, but you'll miss out a lot.
Send us a reading.
Can we not?
Yeah.
Okay, I changed my mind. That's review
42 years of
Okay,
Gundam,
I changed my
everyone!
mind. Let's just review Digimon.
Oh god.
We'll figure out what we're doing next
Yeah.
month in the meantime. In another word, but in any case, thank you very much for watching,
Yep.
guys.
All 3 of you, including us.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Wait, there's 4 of us.
Bye, guys.
Who the hell's not watching our videos?